Great start. Okay. In that case, we're not doing a recap because this is a canon session. I'm going to start the music and set the scene for you.
It's
all copyright.
Hopefully not. I did type non-copyright.
That's loud. Hello.
But
Whoa, new
it's a
bots
new
showing
bot.
off.
Also, you know, it's Christmas music, so I'm pretty sure it's all like
carols from the fucking
old enough
1800s.
to.
Yeah.
Anyway, to set the scene, you all awake on a fine early winter's morning in your rooms in Hyar Kingdom, having earned some brief rest after dealing with the Dragon Civil War. Decorations are still underway, but you've all been able to add some personal touches by now. Eventually, you have to, after waking up, will all gather in the dining room for breakfast, which is still far from luxurious just yet. Mostly preserves that will keep well while being transported to Hyar Kingdom, at least until food can be locally sourced. You would... I don't know, what sort of breakfast would you guys, like, try and get in?
Waffles.
Waffles?
You already
I'm not sure
waffled
how
it.
well, like, waffles transport. Maybe, like, preserved waffles.
Jerky, because that
Jerky.
preserves.
That preserves.
Biltong.
Okay.
Which is
What's like
jerky.
is it a pemmican was like the preserves before like jerky got popularized, I guess.
No idea.
Oh, yeah,
I imagine
honestly
that's
couldn't tell you
horrible.
guys.
I'm pretty sure it's pemmican. God, I'm so distracted by this face. I'm gonna just put you all on High Art Kingdom a minute.
Thank you.
Instead of getting rid of the face.
Oh, I didn't zoom out far enough. Sad.
Now we get to look at the face on Higher
We're
Kingdom.
home. Quick, Sarah, draw a new one.
Use those towers as eyes.
Art's face can be the face of the party.
Hell yeah.
It's
He's stretched.
He's a bit thin.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
He's skinny.
He hasn't,
Wait, what
he hasn't
happened to
been
the little
eaten because
party
of
man?
that weird beef jerky
I
breakfast
don't
that he
know.
keeps getting.
Did you delete it at some point?
No.
Oh no, it's down at the bottom by the harbour tower.
Oh yeah, the last time we were here down by the Harp Tower. Anyway,
Yeah. You can have your party in it.
Yeah.
so we're all gathering to have our foods.
Yeah, you're lovely. So it's sort of becoming the very beginning of winter in Horizon. You descended down to the surface initially at the end of summer, spent basically the entirety of autumn down on the surface, and now sort of as you have just dealt with the Fanged Immolation in this timeline, it's now sort of the beginning of winter, just in time for Christmasm. Which for some reason has
Wow.
happened like 3 times this year for you guys.
It's a popular holiday. Everyone
There's
loves
some weird time dilation.
That's the problem with there being no sunlight on the surface. No one knows what,
Yeah.
what day of the year it is, what time it is.
Mhm. They just sort of are feeling like, yeah, I'm in a bit of a festive mood today.
Feels Christmassy.
it.
Anyway, eventually your breakfast is interrupted by an uninvited guest as a teenage elf wearing modern clothing and looking thoroughly overworked slowly creeps, sort of poking their head around the doorway, and looks at all of you kind of expectantly and goes, okay, this is new. You guys didn't have all this last time I was aware of you all.
What the hell is this?
Hi, my name is Riz.
Okay, great introduction.
Surname.
He's like this. He's like 17 and like gangly and like just tired, surly teenager.
I stopped for a second to say, how many people? How often do you get bullied by being called Jizz instead?
I mean, it hasn't happened until now, and I'd really appreciate you didn't like give anyone that idea, because like, I mean, people sort of think I'm cool over in Christmasmville, and I really need you to not fuck that up for me, man.
a
I'm
devilish
like
smile
the guy
appears
who
on my. I have a giant devilish smile. It's like, yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
No.
I won't just call you Jizz.
I
from
roll
now
an
on.
insight check. I roll an A.
Well, he definitely believes me
Okay.
because I rolled a 15 naturally.
He's like, what? I mean, like, I'm kind of known as like the guy who can just sort of get eggnog whenever. So it's the only alcoholic drink you can actually get in Christmasm, Phil.
That's fine, Jizz. I mean, Riz.
If you don't
Okay,
get
this
us all
is-
unlimited eggnog, then you know what's coming.
Look, I'm just here to pick you up. All right, like you guys killed my last boss. My new boss is, like wants to speak to you all.
Yeah, Riz.
This really wasn't meant to be so difficult. You
made it
calling me
difficult when you-
names.
I was gonna say you made it difficult by giving me your real name.
Okay, my name is now Francesco.
Francesco. Wow, I know a guy with a similar name.
No.
What's Riz's
Anyway.
surname? Is it Riz Ooh?
Glad to see the DM put a
Right.
lot of effort into the lore of this,
More like
Christmas
Riz.
episode.
No. It's Riz.
Rism. Is what's my name?
So he can be called Jizz.
Look, my new boss. He says he needs your help. He says he needs your help with a personal matter, and frankly, I just want this conversation to be over.
Oh, I don't. But sure, let's carry on.
Great. And he is going to walk to each of you in turn, probably like save Yolya for last, and like touch you on the shoulder, and then like press his belt buckle where there's this like festive candy cane like gemstone embedded into it, and the person that he's touching vanishes. And he sort of just like goes down the line to each of you, and eventually gets to Yolya. Is like, please don't, like, I'll get you as much eggnog as you want.
Just as he's about to teleport me, I literally just go, I don't like eggnog.
Teleport you away. So, you all find yourself in, once again, on the outskirts of the familiar sleepy town of Christmasmville. Up on the hill overlooking the town is the charred ruins of the manor where you once captured the imp. Down in the town square, now looking significantly less deserted than the last time you were there, is the large Christmas tree and the open plaza where you fought against Snanta after his turn to evil. And Riz sort of appears in the middle of the group and is like, okay, so Snanta's workshop is like a 10-minute walk, like that way, and just sort of like points off in a direction and just starts walking. He doesn't want to talk to you guys anymore. You're mean to him.
I literally, as soon as carry on, I jog up to him and say, "Wow!" and loudly just say, "Wow, this place is a lot more lively," and then silently into his ear go, "Jizz."
I don't know if this is sexual harassment or not. I'm underage. Like,
There's nothing sexual about this. You've just got a silly name.
he doesn't respond, mostly because he doesn't know how to.
Is it with two Zs?
It's not even his name. His name was R-I-Z Riz, and it's like
That's what I mean. Is it Riz with two Zs?
it's one Z.
Jizz can
Not
be
that I
with
think
one
that helps, but yeah, if you spell it wrong.
Chisel.
Anyway, eventually you sort of reach this. It's actually, as far as you're aware, a new building within the town. Obviously, the last time you went to Snanta's workshop during the very first Christmasm special, it was located in a very remote Arctic area, and then you were teleported to Christmasmville. this appears to be sort of a new, very modern, like office space, which has just been sort of built into an industrial sort of city center part of Christmasmville. Clearly, they're modernizing a little bit, moving away from old traditions, and you look in through one of the windows, which is like clearly someone has made like a half-hearted attempt to sort of make it a bit more Christmassy. Like they've hung, colored fairy lights in there, but there's also just sort of like this very sterile office like feeling to it. Like this is just a normal building. Looking in through one of the windows, you can see various conveyor belts and assembly lines where there are many of these tired, overworked elves who appear to be hard at work constructing presents. And looking in through another one of the windows, you can see what is probably some sort of like administrators or managers' office, which seems to be like looking out over the shop floor. And Riz just sort of like walks up to the front reception, which you'll see actually like as you sort of round the porch towards the front reception. The door is like a glass ordinary door, but behind it is a second door, which is like prison bars.
What the fuck?
It's the boss says it's an anti-theft measure. I'm not sure who steals things in Christmasmville.
Is there a lock on these prison bars?
Absolutely. The door is currently unlocked, and so like he just opens the normal door, opens like the barred door going the other way, and lets you all into like this again like really sterile reception. There's like some like Christmas music playing, but it's from like a really crackly speaker.
Is there like a bowl of candies just on like a coffee table in the center of the
Sure, yeah, there's like a bowl of like candy canes, but they look like they've been there for a year untouched, like they're really dusty.
Ew.
And like there's little like confetti snowflakes that have just been sort of littered across the table. And like clearly there used to be more, but some of them have fallen on the floor and been hoovered up.
Have we like arrived at the fantasy version of like an Amazon fulfillment center?
100% that's what I was going for.
Oh wow, what a genius thing.
Oh,
And Riz just sort of like points towards like a sofa, but there's only 2 seats on the sofa and not nearly enough for all of you. It's like, all right, just wait here. I'll tell the boss that you've arrived, and you can be called up when he's ready for you. And he just sort of like leaves. And you guys are just sort of like left there for just long enough for it to be an uncomfortable amount of time. Like, not long enough to get truly bored, but long enough for you to feel like you're just being intentionally kept waiting. Before eventually Riz comes back and says, yeah, okay, follow me, I'll lead you to the boss. And he goes straight back out the main door rather than leading you into where he went. And leads you around the back of the building, up a staircase, which it looks genuinely like a fire exit or something.
Why are we going the back route? What the hell?
Oh, yeah, company secrets, you're like, I don't know, but like, some of the managers get like really touchy about letting people like go through the actual working areas. They're worried that maybe you'll like steal something. I don't know. This is like standard policy. You'd be surprised how many visitors we actually get here.
Art whispers to Yolya, hey, watch out walking behind Jizz over there. The surface might be slippy.
I'm gonna roll a perception check.
There's no reason to. I burst out laughing.
Okay. He looks up and says, Yeah, because it's winter, there's ice, duh, and then he slips on the stairs.
It's
Uh,
like,
he leads you up this like metal fire escape and into like some offices upstairs, where you can see the ceilings are exceptionally tall. Probably like made for someone who might be like 10, 15 feet tall, sort of levels of ceilings here. And you are like quietly shuffled into a boardroom where you can just sort of like, if you peer out of one of the windows, just sort of see the edge of the shop floor where some of the overworked elves are like finishing putting ribbons on presents. And after a couple of minutes, the door opens and you see a familiar sight. Sort of. You see O'Malley's Echo, but it looks different now. For one thing, it's enormous, and it's got a huge beard. And it walks in and just sort of like gives you all finger guns, and takes a seat on one of the office chairs in this boardroom. But like, because it's enormous, like 10 feet tall, it just sort of looks like an adult sat in like a like nursery child's like seat, just like curled up, and it like drums its fingers on the like coffee table in front of it, and another few minutes pass before eventually you hear a familiar voice which goes, "Well, why didn't you tell me that they're here?" And O'Malley, again, enormous and blue and bearded, still with like a shock of red hair, comes in with this big horned helmet that belonged to Snanta before you killed him. And he looks at, like, pokes his head around the door and goes, "Oh, good, finally you're here. It took you long, you know. It took you long enough. Christ, I was waiting for days." My voice is going to be all over the place. I was waiting for days.
if you've got things written down, you can pass them to me if you want me to try and do
No,
it for you.
I'm doing this. This is going to be part of the fun, is me
Try-
screwing up O'Malley.
How dare you screw up your voice?
That's it. Right. Anyway, so he like looks at all of you, and like, just to give a brief description of O'Malley. Obviously, when you met him, he was like 5'9", 5'10", like, you know, the size of a person, and you know, very much a he's human, isn't he?
He's human.
Yeah, like very much human, like ginger haired. I think
Right,
most of the time,
emerald green eyes was
Yeah.
like a big spot, like they stood out because he was
Mhm.
quite pale skinned.
well, the eyes are still the same. The skin has turned sort of like a very light blue, kind of like he's got like horrible hypothermia. And well, the hair is still red. He's grown this like enormous beard, which is sort of beginning to get streaked with grey. And he has, of course, grown to 10 plus feet in size. So he sort of like now towers over all of you and like slides into the office and like sits down again, one of these like really tiny chairs for him, and goes, "You know, these chairs used to fit me better when I first got here. Anyway, I haven't seen all of you for a year. It's been really weird for me. We sort of killed that Snanta fella, and then you all just disappeared, and then I was sort of just left in charge of." Sorry, my voice keeps going for some reason. It's happening a little bit more lately.
I love this.
He like looks at all of you as like, "I don't think I've met you," and he points at Yolya.
What the hell are you meant to be?
Right. Where are me manners? I'm O'Malley Jones. Me friends call me Mals. You can call me O'Malley.
Okie doke.
Who called you
O'Malley.
Mouse?
Not fucking you.
Yeah, not you. Yeah, not you.
What does your
Piss,
mum call
bitch.
you?
His mom calls him O'Malley.
Yeah.
He loves his mom, and his mom is the only person who even though he wants people he likes to call him Mals, will
No one does.
no one does because no one likes him.
He's a
They
prick.
tolerate. There's a difference.
Anyway, he says, "Listen, I've called you all here because for starters, my voice is doing really just strange things, even more so than it usually does. But also, as sort of the year has been progressing since I last saw you all, I've been feeling pretty strange. Aside from getting a lot taller, I've also sort of really started to feel like I need to bring back Christmasm. I'm sure you all remember Christmasm mostly badly because the last few Christmasms have been really blood-drenched. Especially that one where we killed Snanta. Hopefully, yes, that's my plan.
We'll see.
It seems like I'm the new Snanta. The elves sort of started listening to me after we killed Snanta and I rescued them. So I'm the new Snanta. I'm in charge of things. So I've been putting them to work making presents. And
100% Logan, just so you know, O'Malley would love that shit. He loves having something over people. So having in subordinates under him would be like.
I mean, like, you've got a glimpse of the working conditions here. It's Amazon. He says, so anyway, as Christmasm is coming, time's a little bit weird. I know for you guys it's actually early winter. Right now it's actually the 25th day of Fantasy December. So it is Christmasm right now.
Fantasy December. I fucking love it.
It is Christmasm. I want to just impress upon you, we're on a really tight time schedule here. Not because it's already 8 o'clock or anything.
Okay, so what did you need us exactly to do?
Right, yes. So I have been trying to bring back Christmasm, and I thought the best thing to do would be to take up Snanta's old duty before he went crazy and started eating elves, which was he delivered presents to important people. So I had some of the elves cook up a few magical items to help you, and you're going to deliver presents for me because these guys, if I take my eyes off them for 1 second, they just immediately start trying to steal things. It's instant. They have no motivation.
I think you need
Maybe
to look
that's
up some fantasy CCTV.
Maybe the reason they don't have motivation is because someone's not very nice to them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who made you the manager of Christmasm?
Well, no one did, but no one made you the manager of Christmasm either.
He like towers over you and goes, "Which one of us is Santa Claus today?" And then like clears his throat. Sorry, which one of us is Santa Claus today?
Not well. I mean, somehow by magic you, but like.
No, I'm still O'Malley.
So that means you're
You
not
can
Santa
call me
Claus.
O'Malley. I'm taking over his. My voice is going a little bit West Country again. Oh, damn, I can't do Irish.
He can't do Irish.
Anyway, look, I'm just gonna Echo go get the things, and the Echo just like flips him the bird and leaves the office and comes back holding what is in his hands 3 really tiny items. One of them is a book. One of them appears to be a roll of parchment. And one of them appears to be a large, sort of sparkly sack. And he places them all on the table in front of you and says, "Now, I don't make the rules for Christmasm, unfortunately. Otherwise, this would be a hell of a lot easier. But you have to find the right people to give the presents to. Now, the book and the map are to help you find the right people and decide what sort of present you're going to give to them. And then the sack, once you've found an appropriate present, will then create the present and you can give it to them. And then everyone is going to love Christmasm, and my head isn't going to hurt anymore."
Wait, your head's hurt? What?
Like, really badly. I don't know if you noticed, there's been some changes. Well, you won't have noticed because I haven't met you before. But for some reason, my voice keeps doing... my voice keeps doing strange things. And he just sort of, pushes with, enormous hands these items towards you. Now, I'm going to leave. You can use the map to take you wherever you want to go, and he points towards the parchment. And, it won't take you wherever you want to go, it'll take you where you need to go, actually. I'm gonna leave before my voice does anything strange again. And he just, gets up and leaves. And the echo stays and continues to watch you.
That's creepy.
Okay. At this point, I've got this. I'm guessing we took the sack. I've took the sack, and I'm like,
It's empty.
it's empty. There's nothing in there.
Nothing in there.
I think for a second, Christmas hat. Do I open up? Is it in there?
Nope.
Huh. Okay, so it doesn't just work like that. So
Has to be the right thing for the right person.
okay.
Gimme,
Hey.
gimme.
Risu, I pass Risu the map. You're probably the best with this one other than me. So why don't you have a look at this and with the book alongside?
Okay.
Just smarty pants and pass the book to Yarkin.
You unroll the parchment, and it is a map of
With a
the
giant
continent.
fucking face on it.
For some reason, some
Of a
child
load of
has
fingers for a
doodled
nose.
all over it.
That's
There's a
what happens when
Pac-Man
you give
eating a
me the
share.
map.
Yeah, that's actually
Risu grabs a
Risu.
crayon.
As
It's
soon-
tongue
as-
sticking out, drawing all over it.
As soon
Yeah.
as I hand her the map, she's just like, and I'm like, "What are you
And
doing?"
I grabbed the crayon off her. Risu, come on, now's not the time. We've
But,
been
like, it's
roped
a-
into being
Oh.
free labour. We've
It's
got to
an-
do this.
Sorry, what are
You
you saying,
can't see it.
Sarah?
You can't see it, but I've actually drawn where we need to go.
Okay.
But
Well,
in the form of a
actually-
doodle.
The nose is pointing towards Phalanx right now.
Is that the first stop? I'm guessing.
Possibly. Seems
who's
to be
the-
indicated.
Who's the first name in the book? Yarkin, who is it?
This is how I can open the book.
Yeah, can I see,
Okay.
see what it says inside?
So there is only a single
RandomNameGenerator.com.
couple of sentences in there. There is unfortunately not a name. However, there is a small clue for you. The clue goes, a not-so-gentle green giant has discovered an affinity for potted plants after a close encounter. Maybe something easy to get him started in his new hobby.
Oh, that's Hamilton.
Yeah.
So maybe some gardening planting pots and
I want to give him a flump.
plants.
Flump!
What
hang
does
on
that
a
have to do with potted plants?
They're in a pot, right?
No, they're jellyfish.
I thought they lived in pots.
we could get him some first got
Yeah.
seeds and stuff or bulbs for growing flowers in small pots.
Flumps.
Are there any
and
weird fantasy?
I open
items
the
that we
I
can
open
get
the
things
bag
for?
I open the back up and is it in there?
Okay.
What I asked for?
Nothing is there yet.
Ah, okay. So that's not the right gift, but maybe.
Risu, you do in fact sense the map seems to have some magic to it, which, if you will it to, will teleport you all to where you want to go.
I will it.
If you will it.
I will it.
Okay. And you are all... What does the magic look like for you, Sarah, when you teleport everyone?
Blue light, really. I'm gonna guess
Okay.
snowflakes as well, since it's Christmasms.
Christmasms, snowflakes. I like the idea that like you can hear like little robins singing in the background. And you all land on the streets of Phalanx, not far away from the palace.
Shopping
Actually-
episode.
Not
Shopping
No!
episode.
Not
Hey, let's go
again!
to Gareth's. We've got money and like magical gifts we could sell him.
Do we
These
get
are gotta be worth
Christmasm
money.
discount?
So right now, your job is to A, find Hamilton, and B, think of something nice for him.
Wow.
Something nice to do with what
Something
he.
gardening related.
Yeah,
God,
to
dude.
do with his new love of potted plants.
Flumps.
I'll just use
Oh.
his knowledge of knowing people to find Hamilton.
I mean, you can make an intelligence check for me to see if you can try and make an educated guess.
While he's doing that, I ask Hiarkin what he was going to say before I checked in the bag.
Oh, what I think he would want for a present.
Yeah.
I don't know, like a beginner's guide to gardening for barbarians.
So I open the bag again. Is it in there?
Apparently nothing.
There's no beginner's guide for barbarians.
Right now, you can't feel any magic from the bag. But
Oh, we're thinking wrong.
you remember definitely Hamilton worked for the King of Bulwark, right? Why are you in Phalanx?
Sake.
What?
Pursue.
Yeah.
Why did you send
You
us
got a
here?
4 on your int check here, so
Oh.
I'm
So if you decide to say no, we're in the wrong city. It's meant to be Bulwark. I literally just look at him and say, no, Hamilton's from Phalanx. I just look at him for a bit. I just look at him like
you're
really...
pretty sure you're right, dude. You're pretty sure.
I'm fairly sure we're in Bulwark, guys.
Outside.
Wrong city. I think Jism
I'm
sent us to the wrong place.
I did not.
Yeah, I was going to say, firstly, it wasn't Jism. It's...
Sorry, O'Malley's echo.
O'Malley's Jism.
O'Malley's Jism.
Perfect. Good start to the session, guys.
You're the one who gave him that name.
Does anyone else have any ideas for how to search for Hamilton right now?
Where...
I'm a bird.
Message.
I do bird's eye view.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, where would he like to keep himself? Usually it's in this castle, isn't it?
He does definitely have lodging in the castle. Sarah, you would like to fly up and get a bird's eye view?
Yeah.
Can we
okay.
not
He's
just
a big
message?
guy.
We could
You
just
could
message.
do.
You have sending. Yeah, just make a perception check for me, please, Sarah, as you take an aerial view. But yeah, sending, you could send him a message. 20 on perception. You take a short circuit around like the local area, like flying from the top, and like Hamilton is a pretty, he stands out a lot. He's double the size of anyone else, even if he's amongst humans, and he's amongst dwarves, so he's 4 times the size of anyone else. So, like, if he was out in the streets, you would definitely see him. Seems pretty likely that he's probably at home right now, which means probably the palace.
Yeah, he's probably in the palace.
Oh, okay then. Let's just head to the palace and I think that's probably the best thing.
some of the palace guards like greet you on the way and like, Merry Christmasm, virtuosos, welcome back to Phalanx. Is there anything we can help you with today?
Oh, we just want to go to see Hamilton. Is he in?
Yeah, as far as we're aware, he's in somewhere. Would you like us to send someone to get him, or
No, we'll go see him at, wherever he is. Is he anywhere in particular?
I mean, we guard the front door. We don't know exactly. He's somewhere in the keep. He hasn't left through the front door. We can send
find him.
someone. Okay. Good luck. And they just sort of open the gates and let you in.
God, they could have at least said where his room was.
I mean, you've been to his room. I'm pretty sure.
I have. No, I went to the Queen's
That's
room.
right.
Whoa!
What were you doing
Oh.
with Hamilton?
Well, someone went in his room because he was in a wheelchair.
Was this
Yeah,
when he
you
was there?
guys-
Yeah. We all went
You
there,
guys
didn't we?
have been to Hamilton's room before. I'm pretty sure in the session. Again, the castle is big and labyrinthine and easy to get lost in, but you guys have been here enough times by now that locating Hamilton's room is not too difficult for you. You see, large wooden door, and on it is one of those hand painted signs that says his name on it, but there's also a collage of the trading cards that he's made of all of you guys and some of the people that you've worked alongside.
And his potted plants as trading cards.
I'll
As
draw-
trading cards.
Yeah.
I'll
Would
draw
you
a
make
heart
me
on his
one
on his nameplate.
Aww.
Oh.
Bruh.
Upper blast. Make a what would be an art check? Make a performance check for me. See how good your drawing is. Yeah,
It's the best.
Jesus, goddamn.
pretty
Also
artistic.
drawing's good.
Yeah, channeling something from your player here.
What does that
Um,
mean?
Etsy.com/.
Oh, look, it's closed right now. I already know this. I
Alright.
all the time.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm lazy.
um,
Sarah, can you tell to all your fans right now why you aren't producing content for them? Just for the audience.
I'm on holiday mode.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
good point actually.
Christmasm.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, it is
might.
Christmasm.
You can't make her work through Christmasm. Anyway,
I know someone who would.
you knock on the door and you hear Hamilton's voice as he calls you in. And in fact, I think he'd come to the door and open it, and you see that he's wearing gardener's overalls right now. He's got dirt smeared on his face. He's got a little trowel in one hand. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys were back in town. Hey, how's it going? Yolia, I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're reunited with everyone."
Yeah, it was an interesting time.
Can I help you guys?
Flashback to the Valley of the Dead.
It was prior to that, but yeah, let's just watch over that part.
Mhm.
20 million yard stare for
Yeah.
5 years.
Well, Hamilton was the last person that Yolia spoke to before going to the Valley of the Dead. So, anyway, yeah, he just sort of looks at you as unexpected visit. He's like,
Don't worry, we're not going to
can-
send you anywhere.
Okay.
Come to give you a flump.
Oh,
No flumps.
No,
Flump?
no.
What?
you
I'll
actually
have to
do
roll a
feel the
wild
sack,
magic surge.
Yolia.
Nope.
There's nothing in it right now, but you can now feel it's charged with magic.
Oh.
You should be able to produce a
Ooh.
present. And Hamilton just sort of realizes he's being really awkward and invites you all in, and you can see there's just dozens of smashed pots around the place and just dirt all over the place of clearly he's trying to pot plants and has no idea what he's doing and is as strong as a half-orc barbarian can possibly get.
Are they
So
actually
just,
plants or are they weeds?
I don't think Hamilton really like knows the difference. It's just like
Yeah.
anything that functionally he's seen grow in other places, he's just sort of like bought, and he's just like gone to like the market and bought random seeds and stuff, and like there's like some grass growing and like weed, like dandelions growing in like one of the pots, which he clearly never planted there on
Oh.
purpose.
No.
Did
He's
those-
trying. He's trying his best.
Is it best we get him not a floof, but
Mhm.
a book like an idiot's guide to?
That literally what Nick
Like
said. I look at Hiarkin and say, yeah, I think your gift is definitely the right idea here.
Do
Yeah,
those screaming plants from Harry Potter exist in your universe?
Mandrakes.
Yeah,
Say.
exactly.
Sure.
Merry fucking
Cool.
Christmas. Here's a
Oh, so
screaming
he's
plant.
allowed
Here's
a
a plant
mandrake
that
and not allowed a
kills you.
flump.
Well, okay. You feel a weight in the sack now, and you think if you reached into the sack,
It
you
will
could
scream.
get it to manifest an item.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I go dive my hand in that and go to pull out the item.
Okay, what would you like to try and pull out?
What Hiarkin had said, a beginner's guide to gardening for a half-orc barbarian.
Okay.
Like specifically a half-orc barbarian.
You pull out a really like sort of thin like handbook with this really beautiful illustration on the front of it, which shows Hamilton. In one hand, he's holding like a potted plant, which is just like overgrowing with like various different plants. There's like all sorts of flowers and vegetables and fruits sprouting out of it in impossible ways. And with the other hand, he is high-fiving like a Technicolor flump.
Yeah. Can it be in his art style too?
Sure, absolutely. And the title says a barbarian's beginner's guide to potted plants.
It's the perfect present.
Yeah, this is exactly what we
Wait.
were looking at. Her. Wait a minute. Wow, that's a really. Yeah, a look closer. I'm like, why on earth has it got Hamilton on it?
The illustration winks at you.
That's even scarier. I'm like, here, a gift for you. This
it like-
Christmasm.
Is it like the DreamWorks smile?
Yeah, like there's a little sparkle.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Hamilton like takes the book off you and like holds it reverently and is like, "Oh my god, this was so thoughtful, you guys. How did you know that I'd started getting into potted plants?"
I literally just like look around the room and go, just a guess.
Ah,
I guess.
man, you guys, I was totally wrong. You guys really are great friends. You know, I'm really glad that I did actually meet you all. You know, you were kind of mean the first time we met, but I understand you were going through a lot because Hiarkin was dead, and you know, I'm glad that we all get along so well now.
I was never mean.
True. Risu and Yo-Yo were never mean to him.
That's true.
I was dead.
It was literally just.
You just like literally said, like, "Oh, you guys
I
are
know.
mean."
I know that feeling, buddy.
The
Don't worry.
guys. No. When he said you guys, he
Guys.
literally meant
And
you
those two.
guys. The guys in the group. The two
Yeah,
girls were
that's
fine.
true.
The other one was dead.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
And he like gives you all a big hug and like thanks you and goes, I actually I didn't know you guys would be back in town, so I haven't got you anything, and now I kind of feel
You
A
did
little bit
friendship
shitty.
wrong.
That's it. We storm
Yeah.
out. Slam the door behind us.
I'm just like, I'm just like,
I'm really glad I met you guys. You haven't got me a gift? You fuck! Slams the door in his face, walks off,
Take the book and rip it up in front of
Oh
him.
my god.
fireball
no.
it.
Jesus.
Yeah, lightning bolt. His plants.
While all these idiots are being idiots,
We're only
you know,
joking, Hamilton.
no,
Don't kill us,
yo-
we're only
yo-
joking.
Yo-Yo is just like, there's no need.
He's like, oh, thank God you're not mad, because... And at that moment, the door slams open in front of you.
It's his
And,
girlfriend.
no, you see one of the weirdly dressed, overworked teenage elves has kicked the door open and is like, Hamilton, there's something I need to. Looks at all you, goes shit, and hits a button on his belt and disappears.
Was it by any chance Riz?
It wasn't Riz. You didn't recognize this guy.
I'm just like, what the hell was that
from
about?
the clothes, you can guess he was probably from Snanta's group of elves because they wear 21st century clothes rather than fantasy non-medieval clothes.
At that point though, it's more like what the hell was that about?
No explanation. Smiley face.
Smiley face.
Hamilton goes, Did you know that guy?
No.
He was dressed kind of weird, huh?
Fuck it.
Yes.
Christmasm dance.
We
We did it.
We
We
did
did
it.
it. We delivered the first Christmasm
We've
gift.
done the first gift. What's the next
Theme
one? on the gift?
transition. The map shows you your next location. You
Hamilton.
see the
Oh, we haven't left
small
yet.
beginnings
Hello.
of Higher Kingdom. Someone at Higher Kingdom deserves a present. Who could it be? Open the book.
Open. I look at Art and say, "Open the book!" Then, damn it, he's not even holding the book. Just so you know, I just look at him and say that.
Give it here.
Okay.
Oh
Wipe it out
god.
of your
Oh
face.
god.
You take the book, opening it up.
He opens it upside down.
Okay. Well, I was going to say underneath the sentences about Hamilton. Instead, since you're holding it upside down, it's technically above the sentences for Hamilton. Is now really difficult to read because it's upside down.
Can you read this? It doesn't make sense to me, Yolya.
The
I grab the book and I take it out of his hand and flip it up the right way up and put it back into his hands.
Oh.
Okay.
How do I use this?
What does this mean?
It reads, a statuesque servant has a misguided longing for simpler times. Hopefully, something to remember those he lost will bring some comfort.
Oh.
Does
I
the
guess.
book read itself out loud to me?
No,
Oh.
Nah.
it's just words on a page.
I can hear them. The words, they're in my
Maybe?
head.
What was the thing? A statuesque servant.
Has a misguided longing for simpler times. Hopefully, something to remember those he has lost will bring some comfort.
Is that snake Fluffy Buddy?
Yeah.
Snake
So-
Fluffy Buddy.
Let's.
What's his
Pepper.
name, Sarah?
It's the
Snake's
name we
Fluffy
all.
Buddy.
It's the name we all keep getting wrong.
Fluffy Buddy.
I can't
Yeah.
remember
Fluffy
now.
Buddy. Okay. And
Keep correcting you.
I know what it is. I have it written down, smiley face.
You kept mispronouncing it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's-
Make
that's
easier
right.
name.
It's
Like
because there's
Riz.
4 different names that all were too similar. Anyway, you all teleport out of Hamilton's room and appear once again at Higher Kingdom. On the, I think, back in sort of the dining room that you had just been taken from less than an hour previously. But somehow also the better part of a month previously. Because, of course, it's the 25th of Fantasy December for you all now.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
How the hell's it managed to get that fast?
Well, there's some weird time shenanigans in Christmasmville.
So, well, we know who this is meant to be for, so why don't we go and find them here?
Let's go to his cave.
Okay.
Will he be in his cave? I thought he had a room in this castle. In the
You
cave.
might like his cave.
I don't know. Hierarchin, would you have had him in his cave, or would you have gotten a room? Would you have given him some decorations in his cave, or?
I don't know. I feel like he would quite like it to stay in his cave, knowing that no one knows.
You never asked.
He never
Yeah.
asked. I feel like by
he
default he
actually
wouldn't
come
like want to like bother you by asking for anything, and like if you didn't like voluntarily do anything, he would just sort of stay down in his cave.
We can get some of the engineers and some of the people working there to like
Mhm.
decorate it nicely for him.
Mm-hmm.
Turn
Is
it into
that
a
like
nice penthouse
a
suite, but
we're
underground.
going to do this? Or
No,
is
no,
that
we've
a
done
we
it.
have?
We've done it.
Okay. Okay,
Since
sure.
we were in Christmasm,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Using the
time
power
dilation
of
and all that.
time dilation and Christmasm, of
Boy,
course.
oh boy, I can't wait to have the bill for that.
It was all free.
You having
Paid for by
skipped ahead
Hamilton.
in time.
Ah,
Wow, Hamilton's so generous paying for this to someone who he's never met.
Yeah, we told him all about it.
So you
off screen.
take the secret passage from the basement of the keep, down through the caves into the now renovated underground penthouse of Zeltar,
Whoa, I
who
love what
is
you've done with the place. Nice jacuzzi.
he's in the jacuzzi. He's like reading a book. He like stands up and like
with the disco
holds
light.
the book in front of himself to preserve his modesty and goes, "Oh, I didn't realize you guys would be back. Hi, welcome home. Is
You
there
enjoying
something
your
you need?
cave?
I can put clothes on. Just he like stands up and like goes behind like a little divider
I'll hide
and
behind my
gets
wing feathers.
dressed.
You hide behind your what?
My wing feathers.
Mhm.
You're like, oh. And then you split them slightly so you can see, yeah?
Ah,
Corny burb.
I mean, Zeltar is like super hot. Like, he's a big statuesque like Greek god dude. So he's also a snake sometimes.
with wings.
With wings. He does still have his just big rainbow wings.
That's
And
hot.
yeah, he comes out like actually wearing like his robes now, and like greets you all. So what do I owe the pleasure? Do you need me to do something, or can I help somehow?
Do you believe in Christmasm?
I mean, it's a literal thing that happens apparently 3 times every year.
Wouldn't believe.
It's meant to be once a year. There's some weird time dilation in Christmasmville. I've never been there. The previous master of this island mentioned it a few times.
Wait, so what?
Apparently,
month
there
is
was
it?
like this super evil guy called Snanta.
What
Sorry,
month
what'd you
is
say,
it
Rob?
now? On
Oh, it's Fantasy December.
oh, it's still Fantasy December.
It is officially Fantasy December, yes.
Yeah, it's Fantasy December.
Both in Christmasmville and.
Well, no, it's like it's early winter, so it's more like fantasy, like October, November. But with the magic of time dilation, it is now fantasy 25th of December.
So was he reading a book, was he, or something?
Yeah, he was reading. You know what? Make a perception check for me. See if you got the title of the book before.
1 second. A 12. Not very good.
Okay. You don't see exactly what the book is. What you do see is there appears to be like an illustration of what you think is a fairy on the front of it.
It's not porn, is it?
He's
There.
definitely.
It does not look adult.
What?
It doesn't look like porn. It looks like it's just a book,
Oh.
dude.
I was
It's a
just
fake
no.
cover.
I literally because Sarah said it's porn, and you were like, it definitely doesn't look adult, and I thought you meant like the fairy.
Oh,
didn't
no.
look adult. I was like, hold on a minute, what?
Hold up.
Do you want us to leave? It's fine.
I
Let
mean,
him cook.
Stop.
I'm wearing clothes now. It's too late.
Like he was naked reading a book about fairies. I mean, sus. So do you kind of miss your old master?
Make an insight check for me.
Maybe he misses his old cave. He doesn't
No.
like all these new
He's
decorations.
already,
I have
he's
no
already
idea.
spoken. He's already
Okay.
spoken about his mates before.
Yeah,
Yeah, how they-
he hasn't had any because he would die if he had one.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't
You
know.
mentioned
But,
that.
Logan,
That's
I got a 6.
Okay. Yeah. He just sort of like gets a look that you can't really interpret and goes, they. When she left, she made some demands, like no one shall be allowed to step foot on this island again until the next master of this island comes along. And I wasn't super happy with that, but like, other than that, I had a really great time having people around and getting to do things with my life other than just living on an empty island kind of on my own. And he looks just like really sad as he's sort of like reliving the 1,000-odd years of like solitary confinement.
He wants a baby.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone crazy.
Pull the baby out the sack.
What?
Okay.
A baby.
It's the magic.
that he is.
It's a Christmasm miracle.
Yeah, that's how
He
he's
gets
gonna get.
pregnant.
Oh my god,
It's pretty
that's not what I expected.
Yeah, you open the bag and it just like
He's
goes inside
Pergonite.
him and he's pregnant.
That's fucking cursed,
That is
dude.
not-
Veto on this gift.
I assumed that.
On
Right.
veto. On the Empreg.
I was expecting an egg. Give him an
Okay.
egg.
You wanna give it- Hey,
I mean,
okay,
no.
can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
Basically.
Fucking Danny DeVito him.
Jeez, man. You're trying to get this guy like a nice Christmas present, not bully him.
Wasn't bullying him. I thought he wanted one of his own kind, so he gets a baby of his own kind
Is that
without
what he-
dying.
Is that what he actually wants, though?
It's a companion.
I'm gonna give him a beginner's guide to potted plants.
No.
What do I do with this?
So.
I mean, if you want, I can give you the hint again.
Yeah, please give us a hint. I didn't.
Okay.
Something about longing for simpler times.
Yep. A statuesque servant has a misguided longing for simpler times. Hopefully, something to remember those he lost will bring some comfort.
Something to remember those he lost. So maybe like I don't know, like a picture of like his loved ones, as the people like he cared for, like in his previous time. It doesn't seem he has like anything. Does he have anything like that in his abode, like pictures of those around?
He... I will allow you to make another insight check.
I just meant like generally in the room, because obviously we're in this cave thing, right?
Now make a perception check.
Oh, that's terrible. It's a 9.
9. All these furnishings are like, new.
Okay, so yeah, so maybe something like that. Maybe like a nice little gift that of a picture of like the people he used to know and stuff like that. Maybe, or like a picture book of all the people, like a collage book of like things that of like illustrations of him and his and the people he used to know when he was younger. Does anyone else think that one?
I still want egg. New character.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
More NPCs.
Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty rolls on the scene.
Anyone?
Stressed out dad moments.
Oh God!
I like the idea of pictures of people that he was friends with.
Everyone's so
Uh-huh.
basic.
We could
Boo.
get them.
Shut up, Larry! Goddamn.
Sarah just has a thing for single dads, apparently.
We could get him an egg.
No.
What did you change your mind?
Matt, you've been silent for this exchange.
Oh shit, my mic wasn't plugged. That's why.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah, we
my
haven't
first
been ignoring
idea
you.
was a statue, and then
okay.
apparently no one liked that, so I moved on to another idea. which was my great idea was, yeah, Alex's idea is the best anyone's come up with, so I guess we go with that.
Grand. So that so as the bag started like magically going wild again.
Yeah, there is definite magic in there. You can reach in and pull from it an item.
So yeah, I pull out. I go in to pull out the item I described earlier. No.
Whoa, there's an egg in there.
Can I offer you an egg? No. I pull out the collage
baby.
of illustrations of his of people he knew and once loved from his younger days.
Okay, and yeah, you pull this out, and it's like a photo album sort of thing, like photo albums like / scrapbook.
Yeah, exactly.
And so on the front is like this cut out photograph of a much younger looking Zeltar, sort of like. In fact, no, I think it'd be him as a snake, so like it'd be kind of hard to see, except like instead of being like the size of a horse, he's instead like the size of like a person as a snake. And there's just like this big smiley face, and riding on his back is a woman wearing like leather armor with a bow strapped across her back and these like large celestial wings, and surrounding them are various like townspeople who you wouldn't recognize. You can see like some people are wearing like outfits that you would expect of like their professions, like a baker wearing an apron, or like
blacksmith with like
a blacksmith wearing a different apron.
Yeah,
that was what I was trying to avoid saying. Thanks, Alex.
I know you're trying, but you're like trying to come in and thinking, well, what kind of other people are going to be in this kind of in like a small town? A blacksmith and a bloody baker. What else are going to be?
Anyway, and like he like takes the book off you, and he like flips through a few of the pages, and you can see him just like sort of quietly sob for a moment. As I think this is probably the second time you guys have like seen him just like openly cry in front of you all, and like he gives you all like a big hug and is like, my present for you guys is actually still in the mail. I ordered it from Snanta Amazon. Apparently there's some delays.
Strikes, isn't it?
Oh yeah, some strikes going on right now apparently.
I didn't know they could do that. I thought they did union busting. I was going to protest.
Oh no!
But I can't leave the island, so I didn't want to cause any trouble by actually protesting.
I don't think that the workers at Snanta Amazon are the protesters. I think it's those doing the delivering who are a different company.
Oh, okay. It's in any case, there is something on its way for you guys, but I haven't got it yet.
It's not a problem. Don't worry about it.
There was like some weird time dilation, and I think screwed with the delivery.
Why does everyone keep talking about time dilation?
Well, we skipped like 2 months, man. It's suddenly Christmasm.
No, you've just been in that jacuzzi too long.
His brain's fried.
That book you're reading must have really got you messed around. Just stop it that long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you're welcome. It's okay.
He's like, okay, I need to like go blow my nose a second. And just like some brushes past you and like gets like a box of like tissues and like just starts loudly blowing his nose and weeping.
I'm happy he liked it. I thought for a second he hated it and was crying because we made him sad.
I mean, he's a little bit like, this is kind of bittersweet, but that's what the appropriate gift for him was. And once again, you feel the magic return to the map, Sarah.
Wait, no elf this time?
Not here.
Oh, weird. Next person!
Hi.
Where does the map take us?
You actually see the map pointing to 2 different places at the same time. It appears to be pointing to Bulwark and to Phalanx.
What does the book say?
I was going to say, what's the book saying?
You open the book and you read the next hint. And it says, an eccentric tinkerer is never satisfied unless he has something to occupy his mind. Bring him something to test his intellect.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
These clues remind me of Crystal Maze.
Okay.
So we know.
Very Christmassy, Crystal Maze.
Well, to Gareth's, we can go shopping at the same time, right, guys?
No!
I was just like waiting for as I say that, I just wait for like a weird echoed noise.
Yeah.
No
You
noise.
hear just like distant groans of disappointment.
Oh. So yeah, so let's head to one of those towns. It doesn't really matter which one. We know where we're going.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And we will say, for the sake of a map that I already have prepared, you will go back to Phalanx, where you find yourselves very easily able to navigate your way to Yaldi Gareth's. And as you enter the shop, you hear several voices of sort of like young, tired voices saying, "Listen, Gareth, we're just trying to warn you, man. Like, this is a really big deal. I know that, they've been good customers to you, but those guys are bad news. You should really stay away from them and not accept anything from them." And you hear Gareth go, "Listen, if you're not going to buy something, get the fuck out of my shop. It's the busiest time of year. You know how many people buy magic items as Christmasm presents? More than 0.
To more than 0.
They're really expensive, so actually I don't need to sell that many, but like more than 0, so I need you to just get lost." And as you like enter into the shop, you see a group of maybe you like 4 or 5 of these elves like look over, meet eyes of you, like swear, and again press the button on their belt and just vanish.
It instantly go, what the fuck is with these elves?
Gareth looks at you and goes, "That's what I wanted to know. For some reason, they really don't like you guys."
I wonder if Jizz got him into it. Got to them. Apparently, he's the cool one. With a name like Jizz, I don't understand how.
I don't know who you're talking about, but he sounds like a swell guy. Maybe you're being a little bit mean to him.
Nah, not really. He likes eggnog. Who likes eggnog in this world?
It's Christmasm.
Gareth
They-
hides his glass of eggnog.
No, Gareth will be drinking mulled wine.
And I look at it and say, now that's a drink.
It's not
A
so
man of
much like a traditional Christmasm thing. It's just like, I suppose, like a winter sort of drink. I don't know. It's lovely, tasty mulled wine. Can I offer you all a glass? You'll have to buy it off me.
I go to gladly accept and then go, no.
100,000 gold.
Oh, it's tempting.
Ah, yes.
Delicious mulled wine. He like
me-
makes a big show of like taking a sip and going, mmm.
We leave.
Don't even give him his gift.
Just
fuck?
leave.
Anyway, so he wanted
cast
me
teleport.
to give him something that is going to test his intellect.
A Rubik's Cube.
I was thinking, Rubik's Cube, or like a
3D
book of
chess.
a book of riddles, or 3D chess. Something super like nerdy in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
One of those impossible puzzle things.
Yeah.
A 2x2 Rubik's Cube.
For fuck's sake.
That's in 4 squares.
Yep.
Well, no, there is actually a new like weird like giant spherical Rubik's cube.
Oh yeah, it's like a few thousand sides.
Yeah, it's like 20 million sides on it or something ridiculous. Like, there's a
Jesus.
fucking-
We get him that.
Okay. I mean, that would definitely make the criteria. It just
A
doesn't.
20 million sided
Yeah.
cube.
Like that would definitely keep his intellect.
Yes.
Um,
And because this is fantasy, it can actually have 20 million sides.
yeah.
So yeah, I was thinking something either like a Rubik's cube or like more.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of torn because I do want it to like have a personal touch as well. I
Oh,
like
right.
the idea. Like you could get a Rubik's cube that is X. Like I'd still like it to be something to do with the character.
Well, it's magical.
Look at
Haha,
that.
there, bang.
Magical Rubik's cube.
How about a collection of Rubik's cubes that matches the logo to his shop? So like
I like
he has to
that, yeah.
he has to line it
Ah.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Like each of the faces like gets like the embroidered letter G in like various different colors.
Yeah.
How
I like that, yeah.
How about a regular Rubik's cube, but you've
Uh-huh.
turned like a few of the corners, so it's actually unsolvable.
It's actually unsolvable. That's not a present. That's horrendously cruel.
It'll keep him busy.
That is genius, Rob. I love it. It's so evil.
Horrendously cruel.
It's literally something Art would come up with as well.
Yeah. It is something an agent of chaos would bring.
So yeah, I think Sarah's is good. A smart idea. Rubik's cube, but that is like a personal touch to him, where it's got like Gareth embroidered on each side in different colors and stuff like that.
Hmm.
All sides are the same color.
I mean, you feel the magic in the bag.
And I pull out
Uh-huh.
a
You,
dead horse.
you pull out an elf, and he goes, "Fuck you!" Punches you in the nose and dives back into the bag.
Ow.
No,
They can go back in. I thought he was just gonna have to find his way back
Yeah.
home.
and then a Rubik's cube pops out, and you catch it.
Spit
Ah.
out. By the way.
Here, Gareth. How about trying? You like to try and solve puzzles? I'm sure with that genius intellect of yours.
He
Let's try and solve this one here. And
he looks at you and goes, I don't know. I'm more of a magic shop. I'm not sure I can buy this off you."
it's a gift.
Oh.
Have
Oh,
you-
I didn't realize that. Oh. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
That's really nice of you.
Did you think we were trying to sell you something? We could sell you.
Yeah, I've only been like my customers. I didn't realize that, we had that kind of friendship. I'm
I
a little
think-
bit touched.
I think we're more like business partners at this point, surely as well.
Yeah, I tend not to just like I buy presents for like personal friends and that, not like. Yeah, look, it's a really nice gesture. I really appreciate the gift. I think it's lovely. He like reaches over.
You can
and there's, like,
blame
so
it on
much,
time
like-
dilation.
It's become like so awkward all of a sudden.
It's like, did you really not think this as kind of like something more than just means to give you money?
You are 100% just a means for me to get money. Yes, it's.
I mean, that's
I
fair,
respect
we are
you too
adventurers.
much to lie to you. Yes, you.
Well,
I sell you
well,
magic items sometimes. You look. I understand you're big heroes. You do good for the world, and I appreciate that. I like.
mean,
but-
while I understand, I feel hurt at the same time.
You're always asking for discounts.
Not me.
Everyone is.
like, that's right. Fuck you guys. It takes the Rubik's. Get the fuck out of my shop.
I don't ask for
Goddamn
discounts.
freeloaders.
It's like, listen, I gave you like 5,000 gold that one time for
Yes,
2
you are
items.
the wonderful customers.
And then I sold you back that one item.
Oh yeah, you sold him back the
gave him
box
the
that
book,
no
I
longer
did.
works.
Because I used it.
Hmm.
Well, it no longer works for now.
For 100 years.
Yeah. He's old. He'll be able to sell it again when it becomes usable again.
Not in his lifetime.
Yeah. He's like, what is he? What is he again? A gnome.
He's a gnome. Yeah,
They
they're
live for,
of
like,
the-
quite a long time, don't they?
They live for centuries, yeah.
Yeah. Gnomes
They're
can
not
live
like
for like a few
elves who
hundred,
live like
quite a few-
1,000 years, but they live like,
like a couple hundred.
years.
Yeah, a couple hundred years, minimum.
Imagine the thousands of Christmases he's experienced.
Oh God.
3 a year.
Time dilation.
Sometimes
Anyway.
it's just December for no reason.
It's like for 1 minute it was Fantasy February, and the next it was Fantasy December again. I don't understand why.
It's been in Fantasy December for 6 months.
Anyway, so he like takes the Rubik's cube off you and like begins like quietly solving it, and he doesn't really seem to like make any speedy progress. It doesn't seem like he actually knows like the method for doing a Rubik's cube. And then on top of that, this is like, you know, a 20-sided special Gareth Rubik's cube. So this is going to keep him occupied for quite a while. And Risu, you like go to look at the map, and it just like seems to like constantly be shifting and not really showing anywhere to go. And Gareth looks over and goes, "Oh, remember this shop is in an extra dimensional space. You won't actually be able to teleport out of here. You should go out the front door first."
Wait, how the hell did those elves disappear out of here then?
No fucking clue. Look, those Christmas elves, they got weird powers. I'm a little bit intimidated. Honestly, if you could like capture one alive or something, I'd be real appreciative.
Wait,
I don't even need the elf. I just need their equipment. You can kill the elves.
is Gareth's Glamorous Goodies a universe inside of like a separate universe?
It's
a interdimensional plane.
It's a demiplane, similar
Yeah.
to Erland's Tavern.
Is the bag itself a demiplane? Can you open the
No,
bag inside
the
demiplane?
bag is an extra dimensional space. They are different things, purely because otherwise, yeah, you'd open the bag and it would create a rift into the astral plane, and
Yeah.
everyone gets sucked into space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, they are different things.
so we leave Gareth then. We say goodbye
Uh-huh.
to Gareth and hope he enjoys his present.
Uh-huh. You step out of the front door and you step out onto the streets of Phalanx, where you come face to face with these same elves, and two of them at the front wielding these enormous like candy canes as sort of like clubs or truncheons that they're like smacking on the palm of their hands, trying to look intimidating. And they're like, "Listen, I know what you're up to, all right? You're not going to deliver any more presents if you know what's good for you."
I look towards the map of where is it pointing, like magically.
Interesting question. The map appears to be completely white. You can feel there is magic and it will take you somewhere, but it's not anywhere on Horizon.
I look at them again and go, "Listen, I don't care what you got to say right now. We've got something we got to do." And I look at I turn to Reese and like, "Pingus," and like to get us out.
Pingus!
Yes.
You teleport away. Like as you teleport away, like one of the yells like reaches for you, like, "Wait, no," and then you're gone. And in Flurry of Snowflakes and Bird Song, you appear in a white, not quite a void. Beneath you stretches this enormous tapestry showing various scenes of heroism and small mundane events of life. In front of you is a small, quite pleasant cottage with a warm glow in the windows. Yolya, you would of course recognize this place. You spent about a week here. It's Istis's cottage.
So the next gift must be for Istis, and we should open the book to see what it says is the riddle for her.
Mm-hmm. The riddle reads, "A lonesome observer laments her role on the sidelines. Bring her a chance to be a hero in her own story."
Oh. How do we best do that?
I mean, if you'd like further hints, I can like help, but I'd like you to
No.
think about this first.
No, I was just that was a question to the team.
Say it
Okay.
again.
A lonesome observer laments her role on the sidelines. Bring her a chance to be a hero in her own story.
Is this like giving a football to fans in the stadium?
I mean, technically,
Well-
yeah, you guys, I guess, are heroes, but
We could also like, I'm thinking maybe like one of those role play book things.
like a
Oh,
choose
Yeah,
your
that's
own
what I was
adventure.
Choose your own
thinking.
adventure
Yeah,
novel.
that's what-
Yeah,
Role-playing game.
Uh-huh.
yeah, like something so she can role play as a hero for once.
So I actually have answers written down for
101
each of these in
sliding
case you
dice.
couldn't think of anything.
Was that one of them?
That was exactly the one I had written down for Istis.
Oh,
Awesome.
banging! There you go. Then we already knew what to get us.
But that's you know,
That
a
means we've got to pick
possibility is
something
what
else
I'm
now.
saying.
no.
Is like, you know, that is something that will absolutely work. If there's something else you guys wanted to do, that's what I had written down. That doesn't mean it's the only answer.
No. But it's like it was perfect then.
Uh-huh.
But what does anyone else think? Because it was literally my idea.
That's what I was.
How
gonna
about
say
a
as well.
board game or something?
Mhm.
You mean like a similar thing where she can then role play out a hero as a board game?
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
No. What's the D&D equivalent of like D&D? It's called
I
something
mean,
else,
in
isn't
Critical Role, it was like onions and flagons. I think that Grog ran.
it?
Could do that, but does she talk often with other gods?
Well,
'Cause
that's
You
the
can't
point.
you can't have a board game if you know.
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
a religion check for me.
Okay,
Nat 20.
I-
Nat
Get it.
20. Let's go.
Get
Nat 20. There we go.
No,
Oh,
the complete opposite essentially. A
She has
fucking
no friends.
I mean, like, she's mentioned that she has siblings. You know that, like, Mortis is her brother and Mithras is her sister. You don't really know how well they get along. She seems to at least be, like, familiar with the other gods, question mark.
So yeah, the one of those, I guess, probably the best thing. I think maybe we should go and say hello to her though.
Uh-huh.
yeah, makes sense.
So you walk up the small path towards the front door, and you knock on the door, and you hear Istis's voice say, "Yeah, I know you guys have been out there for a while. The door's unlocked. Come on in."
It's like
Do you hear us
Feels-
contemplating things?
she. I mean, she is a god of bloody fate, so more than likely, already knows what we're gonna give her.
She like as you come in, she's like dressed in like, you know, like casual clothes. She's got like an oversized hoodie on. It's like, yeah, kind of weird. I'm pretty sure this is non-canon because normally I'd have some more omnipotence and like I would have expected you guys and like, you know, I would have been dressed for guests. This is kind of like you guys just showed up on my doorstep. So my omnipotence is super limited right now.
Don't worry about it. Time dilation.
Time
Yeah,
dilation. Time dilation.
I did notice we just sort of skipped a couple of months. It was weird, man. Is this a Christmasm thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, that happens like 3 times a year.
Any reason why you're a god? Surely you understand it a bit more.
It's weird. I'm pretty sure Snanto works by his own rules. Like, it all happens in like a non-canon universe, so it like sometimes sort of bleeds over, but like never in a way that really matters.
Sarah, yeah.
Snanta died.
Yeah,
it's now
I
run
hear
by-
he was an asshole.
Yeah.
Yes, but now there is someone who is a bigger asshole running Snanta
At least he's not eating anyone.
at the moment.
But like, I mean, you guys all got like things off Snanta before. Like, you know, there's like some measure of like Christmasm interacting with the world, but
That's true.
it's non-canon. This isn't actually happening.
Hmm.
She like stares you dead in the eyes.
This is
Unblinking.
This
So-
isn't actually happening. Why
So-
do I feel like there's a missing wall somewhere?
Does that mean Fluffy Boy couldn't have had a baby egg? God damn it.
Well,
New character.
There is some interaction with the real world. You guys have received presents before and then had them when you left the one shop.
So,
That's
yeah,
how
there's-
you got the bags of coal.
Yeah, that's true.
Could have had it. Fluffy
You
baby
could have had a
snake.
single father.
Yeah,
Could have
single
had a
mom.
fluffy baby snake thing, feather winged creature.
No, you ruined it now.
I
We
didn't
got him
ruin it.
something he loves more. Don't be silly.
He would have had a child.
Who says he wants a child?
It would have lived as long as he did,
Mhm.
I guess, or longer. Obviously, child usually outlives the parent.
Usually, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Anyway, so we're here for a gift to you.
She's like, great, I love... Actually, I don't think I've literally ever had a Christmasm gift, huh? Weird.
Oh. Weird.
That's really sad.
That makes
You
it
know,
weird.
considering I'm ancient,
Wow, no
I've
friends.
just really upset myself, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, this gift. What have you got in mind?
Do you not see your other brothers and sisters at this time of year?
It's kind of the thing of like goddess of fate. It's a bit lonely. I just kind of see everyone else and what they're doing, and I'm not really a part of it because of like rules about fairness. Like I could see the other gods, but like they've got their own things and their own rules, and it's all just a little bit more complicated. Like, Bahamut can just like go to the material plane whenever he pleases, and that's super ungoddamn fair. I'm allowed to say goddamn, I am a god.
Okay. I'd turn to Ilan. It's like, I think your idea of a board game is probably not the best option then.
Yeah, probably not.
A choose your own adventure looking glass.
What?
Sort of just plays like a movie, but
but then she can choose.
It's a video game.
a video
basically.
game, yeah.
I just made it sound more.
Okay, more fantasy adjacent.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's gift her some friends.
No.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah, I can send a gift to
this
people.
is sad.
Great
That
poor
was
people.
bad. So, no,
Right, those
what,
golem
what,
people.
what Risu said, yeah, the fantasy video game.
Okay. And
Maybe she'd like an egg.
Stop trying to give people your eggs, bird.
weird.
Highly
So yeah,
nutritious.
you reach into the magical Christmasm sack, and you withdraw this sort of circular disc of glass with like a golden trimmed frame around it, and like you have no idea how to like activate this thing, but you hand it to her, and it instantly like springs to life.
Is it a
and it's
fantasy
like-
Steam Deck?
I was gonna say it's more like sort of a Final Fantasy, like retro Final Fantasy style, like display that you see, and it starts playing like this chiptune music, and you see like various 8-bit characters like walking across like a field in like a press start to begin screen, and she's like, "Oh, huh, I've This is the newest first ever fantasy game. Yeah, I haven't played this one yet.
First time fantasy.
Huh. Wow, that's really nice of you guys. I hope that this is like canon enough that I get to keep this.
You can
I
join
really
me.
hope that we don't like remember this conversation, but I hope that I at least get to keep the thing.
Yeah, let's hope for the same thing. To be honest.
I mean, I kept
Yeah.
all that one time.
Yeah, you should be able to. We've kept stuff from Christmasm past.
Well, I mean, since this is like non-canon, I think I'm just gonna like And she like reaches into like
I'm scared
one of
now.
the like cupboards in her kitchen and just like pulls out this enormous like ornate chest and opens it up, and it's just overflowing with diamonds. Is like, and she's like, yeah, on the off chance you're like able to keep stuff, this might be helpful for you.
The chest?
The
Yes,
diamonds?
I
Do we
mean,
just go and
I
take
can just
samples
make
of it?
these infinitely, so like
Sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's go and grab it.
normally
Amazing.
I'm not allowed to give you like this sort of stuff, but
All right, I'm going to set up a teleport portal back on High Kingdom. Just shove it all in.
just portal opens and diamonds start just like flowing out.
Oh no!
The
It's
construction
overflowing
workers like
Wait,
run
wait,
around,
wait, wait.
like all
Nick,
dart
Nick,
over and start
use
taking
your,
it.
use your new spell, Nick, where you can shove everything into
Oh
a
yeah,
middle-
I've got that room, haven't I? I've got
Yes.
a secret room. Let's put them all in there.
I don't know the spell you leveled up without me.
Oh yeah, it was me and Alex, wasn't it? Let me tell you. Do you remember what the spell was called, Alex?
I
I'll show you to-
can't. It should. If you've not put it in there, I told you
have,
to
yeah.
do so.
I have. I just
It's
haven't
your
got it
it's your only level 8 spell.
Demi-plane, there's no description or anything in
Demi-plane,
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't do
like, have you
anything
not
with
put you? Oh, for crying out loud! Basically, he can create a 30 by 30 foot dimensional plane that that he can just like when he casts it, can have like a door that he can open to this
There
plane.
you go. I filled the description out.
Have you filled it out with the correct fit with the information?
Yeah.
Seems to. You create a shadowy door on a solid surface you can see within range. The door is long enough to allow medium creatures to pass through unhindered. When opened, the door leads to a demiplane that appears to be an empty room 30 feet in each dimension, made of wood or stone. When the spell ends, the door disappears, and any creatures or objects inside the demiplane remain trapped there, as the door also disappears from the other side. That's terrifying. Each time you cast this spell, you can create a new demiplane or have the shadowy door connect to a demiplane you've already created with previous casting the spell. Yeah, I guess you can just sort of
So
like...
I can fill it with diamonds and open it
Yeah.
up at home.
There you go.
Yep, that works.
Yeah, there we go. So you open that up, and you're just like shoveling diamonds in there as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. And it's discussed. Okay, I mean, I've kind of like got dinner in the oven. Like, it's gonna burn. I didn't like make enough for you guys because I didn't know you were coming. So, like, are we done here or?
At
it's a
this
shame.
point, we're still shoveling like diamonds in there. Give us a minute.
You go and have your
Just
dinner.
put the
leave
chest in there.
Wait, so this god is telling me that she can't magic up some fucking food for us? What a piss take!
She can cook her own dinner as well. She hasn't got servants or anything.
She gave you diamonds.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's we probably got to carry on to somewhere else anyway at this
Yeah.
point.
Okay. Enjoy first ever fantasy.
Yeah.
You look at the map once again, and you see the final destination is the Citadel of the Moon.
Citadel on the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
What's it say in the book, guys? I can't remember anyone from the Citadel.
You open up the book, and it says, "A recent rescuee is hard at work trying to repay his saviors. He needs to see his friends in this time of togetherness."
Oh. Let's head over to see Virtue. I completely forgot Virtue was there.
I forgot he was there.
I forgot
Yeah,
he
you
was
said
there.
him.
Let's go and pay Virtue a visit.
To the Citadel of the Mun. As you appear outside of the University of the Prismatic Shard, one enormous tower sort of hovering over the rest of the campus, and at the top a glowing rainbow light of the prismatic shard that was stolen from Dragon's Rest so many years ago. One thing you will notice, the campus appears to be completely deserted.
Ooh.
Oh. It's completely deserted. Oh, that's probably because everyone's gone home for the holidays.
Yeah, for Christmasm. See their loved ones. Harry Potter has to go back to the Dursleys.
Ew.
He doesn't for
Oh,
Christmas though, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No, he stays.
He's a fucking loser.
Hasn't got a family. What a nerd. So yeah, let's go and find Virtue.
Okay. So you open up the main doorways into the base of the tower where there's a large reception and waiting area. Previously, you've been greeted by irritable receptionists. Again, you can see the waiting area, various benches strewn out across in front before a desk, but no one there and no one behind the desk.
Huh. So where can we find him? Shall we go find his where he was? Someone message him. God damn it!
I mean, you have sending.
Exactly. That's what I meant.
Do you? I was thinking for. Oh no. There's a spell that you can speak to someone within sight of you.
Message is a cantrip. It is unfortunately stopped by walls and floors though. It's
Right.
it's a foot of stone. I think is enough to stop it.
So yeah, it has to be sending.
So unless he's quite near to you, or there's a clear path to you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Message
sending would
louder.
work. Just yell.
Why don't we all cheer at the same time and make enough of a racket to?
Start singing Christmasm carols.
Exactly. That's surely to bring him out for his.
Why don't we
cupboard.
make a Christmas dinner? Christmasm dinner.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's Christmas?
Christmasm.
There we go, Christmasm dinner.
Why don't we make him a big traditional Christmasm turkey with fantasy turkey?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Fantasy turkey. So, I mean, yeah, you could make your way to the kitchens if you like. That wouldn't be too hard for you to find.
Sure. Let's start making him a meal and then.
Okay.
Do that and then.
Anyone know how to
and
cook?
go in. Yeah, we can cook.
Well, unfortunately, before you get there, obviously you have to cross through the lobby in order to get into deeper parts of the campus. And sort of as you are stepping into between these benches and into the middle of the room, an enormous dome of ice drops down, encasing all of you, and ice spreads across, covering the floor in front of you all.
Oh.
And popping into existence around all of you are several of these teenage, overworked, tired-looking elves. Some of them are wielding candy cane clubs, and some of them appear to be holding what is giant Christmas crackers, but they're open at one end and pointed at you like cannons. And you see, leading the group is Riz, and he says, "You've crossed the wrong elf. I'm going to make sure you never deliver another present. Snanta's never going to return."
At this
Can I
point,
use
before
my
anything,
portal to go through the wall?
I'm going to have you all roll initiative here.
Can I just say, listen here,
Damn.
Jizz. We're just here to see our friend at Christmasm time. We're not here for any other gifts.
So mean. Okay, everyone.
Legitimately say Jizz
I'm
loudly.
going to 1 second. I'm going to put you on the map. One moment. There it is. And then I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Yes.
Yes. Christmas combat.
I got a 9.
Okay.
Let me just set my.
Huh?
Oh, you need to select your character.
I did.
Yeah, you need to.
Mine's not working either. Hold on.
Yeah.
So let me. I'll have to roll my initiative and then I'll overwrite what I
Oh
get
wait,
there.
I've got paintbrush on.
There we are.
That's
You
fine.
fool!
Oh, yeah, that's my problem as well because we were messing around on the other map.
You're just drawing all over yourselves, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you get for messing around on the map. Smiley face. Rolling initiative for the
80,
elves.
80 million elves.
Well, hopefully you kill most of them pretty quick.
Are these the same guys we saved? I mean, I know.
Well, I mean, these are elves from the same group of people. They may or may not specifically be the ones that you saved. / Rob tried to kill.
Yeah. I'll just shout to them. Are you the guys we saved?
One of them holds up his hand and goes, "Yeah, you saved me. Thanks. I'm gonna kill you now."
Why are you trying to kill us, you dumbasses?
Oh, this is like a greater good kind of thing. If you keep delivering presents, Santa's going to return, and we don't want that.
Why?
Well, I mean, besides him imprisoning us, torturing us, eating us.
I thought this is a different one.
Yeah, O'Malley's not going to eat you.
Did you see into the warehouse, man? The conditions aren't good.
No, you didn't let us through there. Jizz specifically took us around the back.
They time our toilet breaks, man.
So do most places. Get over yourself.
Why didn't you just unionize?
No, we tried. O'Malley shattered the guy's kneecaps.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's just what to say. Yeah, that's O'Malley.
Based.
I mean, yeah, he's a fucking angry ass Cuban. Of course, he's gonna shatter your kneecaps if you try to rebel against him.
To unionize. Okay, here's everyone. Rolled initiative.
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, this
Why
is
does it
not as
say
spread out
Titan's
as I
done
hoped.
16. He's got 19.
I can put them up to 19.
Makes
Okay.
them different. What's mine?
He's still in the
Mine
same
is
place in the
16.
initiative. Yours
Am
is
I not on
16?
there?
You're not on there. Click on Risu and then roll.
I'll do it again.
I'll override 16, whatever it is.
15.
Not anymore! Hiya!
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, this is not as grouped. This is annoyingly not grouped up properly at all. Damn it. Okay. I was hoping to, have more of a spread of you go, then someone else, then one of the NPCs goes. Anyway, Erlan, it's your turn.
Fireball
Sick. Where?
at level 6.
Okay.
At
All of them.
that guy there.
Hang on. Let's
So it's 3. So baseline it's 8d6.
I'm just gonna quickly create a thing to show how big the fireball is. Let me see. And player permission C, save settings. There we go. Whereabouts would you like to put it? Ping for me.
How big is it?
It's at the top.
Could I try putting it there just for the second?
Yeah.
That center. Yeah, that'll work. Back
so
over.
that's just
Yeah,
3 of them?
3. Yeah.
Okay. Sick.
So,
I'm gonna roll some dexterity
cast it.
saves.
So it's. Am I reading this right? 8d6.
Yep, that's what it is at base level.
So
What's your
then-
save DC?
Mine.
Yeah.
Where would I find that again? Sorry.
At the top of your spellbook page, there's a table.
Yeah.
And there should be save DC for Bard.
think
Oh,
it's like
18.
I was going to say I think it's like 18.
18.
Fail, fail, fail. They all fail.
Nice.
Also, it's 8d6, but it's increased because you said you're casting it at level 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
To-
okay. So
So it
that's
should be
an
10d6.
extra 3d6.
Yeah, so 11d6.
11d6. Roll it for me. Give me those big numbers. 43
That's-
points of
Yes.
damage, huh?
That's a good one.
Cool. So all of these three guys who get caught in the fireball, they're like, they were still doing like their big villain like monologue and like standoff. They weren't ready for this at all. They just like all get hit full in the face, and all of them just like fall to their knees like barely alive.
Still alive?
Like
So
the
they-
candy cane clubs are melting in their hands.
Jesus Christ. So I'm guessing they've died then, essentially.
They're like on less than 10 hit points.
Okay. That's all. I'm going to put up a defensive stance as well.
I believe you can only flurry if you attack.
Ooh,
Spell doesn't
damn.
count.
Okay, no worries then.
Haito's turn, unless you'd like to move, Matt.
Yeah, actually, very good point. Sorry. How much movement do I have again? I have 30 feet. So. Yeah, I'm gonna run over to this guy here.
Over to where? Sorry, over here.
Over here, yeah.
Okay. And Taito's turn.
Taito's gonna run over and use his pounce on this
Okay.
guy.
I believe both you and Taito don't suffer from difficult terrain, do you?
No, we don't.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, make your attack, Sarah.
Okay.
It's like a d20. What is it? Plus
D20.
10 now to see if to hit. I think. Okay.
Well,
20 total to hit. Hits.
and then it was. Oh, we have to check if he's prone or something. on the
Oh, yeah,
pounce,
sorry,
don't we?
I'm gone.
Uh,
He rolled a 4.
is he
So
prone?
I'm gonna say he's prone. Yeah.
Pretty prone. Fuck this.
Taito finally knocked someone prone, guys. It finally
Yay.
happened, but it's
Hey.
not canon.
Oh,
No.
it never happened.
It never happened.
And what was
Uh,
the roll for?
Roll the damage for me.
Yeah, it was 1d6 plus 10 plus. Okay, it's that one.
So I think it's 2d6 plus
13.
10, isn't it? 13 damage to him.
Okay, that's
As Taito just like sort of dives on him and begins like goring him. He's like got the candy cane club like holding it like in his mouth, trying to fend him off.
yeah, and there's just screaming in the background.
Yeah.
Does the pounce do any damage actually? Pounce. No.
I believe Pounce just knocks him prone,
Yeah, it
doesn't it?
does.
It makes the string save.
The panther
So
can
now
take a
melee
bonus
attacks will
action.
have advantage against him. But anyway, bonus action, sorry? What were you saying?
So they fail a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, the panther can take a bonus action
Ooh.
to make one bite attack against it.
Okay, make another bite attack.
Is that the same roll?
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, you still got to see if you hit, but
yeah.
this, I guess, will be with advantage because he's prone.
Okay.
It definitely hits. Okay, we'll take the damage that you rolled, so that's another 16 points of damage. As Taito has just like got him pinned to the floor and is like goring him.
Yeah, he's probably got a thing against these guys.
Yeah, this guy is now visibly bloodied, below half health, and it is Chrysulian's turn.
Sorry to interrupt. If we remember what happened last Christmasm,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean that Taito remembers being chucked into the lava lake?
Yes.
Oh no.
Well, I think no.
Oh.
Wait, actually, I think we said at the end of that only Yolia remembered it because only she survived.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause Taito's
I mean,
been nothing
Yoria, you
but
could say some
good.
funny things right now.
It's like, oh yeah. God damn it. It's like no one would believe me though. I'd have to try and convince you all.
Yolia would have to convince you all that she killed all of you.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember a couple of Christmasms back where we all had to fight each other to see who was like the superior one, and I mean, obviously it was me. And so she's like, no, we don't remember that at all. Well, it happened. Trust me. It's like when in Thor Ragnarok where Thor tries to convince the Hulk that that he beat
They were
him in
friends.
single combat. No,
Yeah.
no, that he tried to convince Banner that he beat him in single combat against Hulk. And
Oh, yeah.
Banner's like, no, I don't think that would have happened. It's like, no, it did. Trust me.
I got you.
Anyway, Sarah, what is
Okay.
your turn?
I'll
Unleash your powers.
stay in the group and
Uh-huh.
I'll shout out like, you guys sure you want to do this?
It's a bit late now.
I think it's a bit late. We've already melted.
Riz goes,
Yes.
holy shit, you monsters will kill you!
Okay,
And he points
I
his Christmas cracker cannon at you.
I shoot an arrow into that guy's face.
At Riz?
The guy that shouted.
Yeah, cheers.
Riz. Over here.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers. Take a gold arrow then.
Okay.
Gold arrow to the
Instant
face.
nat 20. Just roll me that damage, I guess.
Just full on.
So that is 7 plus 6 doubled means 14 plus 12. 26 is that? So plus 7?
So he's rolled a 7 and a 6, right?
Yeah.
So they get doubled. So that's 14 plus 12
plus
is
7. 33 I got.
14 plus 12.
yeah, 14
Yeah,
plus
because you
12.
double the dice.
So that's 26 plus 7 is 33, yeah.
Yep. Sick. Sarah, describe your finishing blow to me.
Dies before he even gets
As he had 30 hit points and you dealt 33
Well,
damage.
obviously I showed like, you guys sure you want to do it? And he's like, oh my god, yes. The arrow like goes
All right,
straight
then.
through his cannon and into it deflects straight into his face. His
Okay.
cannon explodes.
Yeah,
14
so
damage.
yeah, this like beam of light pierces through the cannon, like arcs upwards as it like refracts off something and like goes through his lower jaw and pierces through his brain. The cannon then just like explodes out and there's like presents fly everywhere and Brussels sprouts like just all impact into him and he's just reduced to like
And
red
glitter.
paste.
And glitter.
Damn.
He's gone.
And
You
Tycho
eviscerated this poor man.
doesn't get another attack, does he?
Yeah, he saw you attack. He gets an attack against every enemy in melee with him. So
So
it's
both
against
of them.
both of them.
Attack him.
Only one of them can be a bite. The other one has to be claws.
Okay.
Both of those hit because
So
you have a
one
fucking
is
plus 10 to hit.
one is a bite, which is probably the guy he's chewing on.
Yeah. Okay.
18.
Wait, where is it?
Claws? I don't think I've ever used claws.
You have before.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure.
Where's Rizzy on the map?
where is-
Sarah's there, but Taito's the one currently attacking. He gets to attack whenever he sees Risu attack.
Right, I see.
As a reaction.
1d4 plus 9.
I think it's plus 10 now.
Okay.
So 12
12.
damage to this guy. Hey, he had 7 hit points.
He dead.
So,
He dead.
yeah,
He
he did.
As
I'm
he's
actually
as he's burning alive, he's just like
Taito just sort of like casually reaches over and like slashes him,
it
and
was,
he just
it was
like
his back leg while
collapses.
he's still focused on this
Yeah.
guy who's prone.
Jeez. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Sick. It is now the blue guy's turn, and seeing what Risu did to his union representative, he's going to point his Christmasm cannon at you, and he is going to open fire with present barrage. That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
That's cool. I need a couple of d6s actually. Nice. Yeah, he opens fire, and 4 Christmasm presents all just like launch out of impact into you. Need one more of these hits. There we go. Okay. Okay, you take 14 plus 5. You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage as you're impacted by all these Christmasm presents.
Okay.
And the elf goes, "That's for my best friend Riz."
So
his
it's
name was
Butter Scratch.
Jizz. He lied to you.
I don't believe you. You are a murderer.
I haven't killed anyone
And then
yet.
action movie music starts playing.
But I literally just turned around and said, but I haven't hurt anyone yet. What are you on about?
It's the red guy's turn, and one of them is going to fire at Yolya.
I'd like him to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, well, I will make a wisdom saving throw.
DC is 16.
Okay, well, he actually succeeds because he rolls a natural 15 plus 2.
Okay then. Okay then. So attack me.
So he gets his attack. That was 19 plus 5. Is I'm
that
hoping
hits.
going to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. It's my turn to roll well. Christmasm present barrage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 bludgeoning damage as 4 Christmasm presents impact into you.
Oh, no.
One of them opens and it's a picture of Ott in a heart-shaped frame.
Oh, that's kind of nice, but
Delightful.
yeah.
Anyway, the next red guy also fires at Yolly.
Again, wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw first. That is significantly less. That is a 10.
He either loses his attack or he must choose someone else to attack.
Okay, cool. He is going to shoot at... Who hasn't been shot yet? Hierarchin.
Just so you know, Logan, I'm remembering that I have Sanctuary up right now.
Yeah. Hierarchin, that is a 15 to hit you.
Well, my armor class is 15, so does that hit or not?
Don't you have shield?
There we go.
Oh, I do actually, yeah, 18. So yeah, no, it doesn't hit.
Okay, you would have to spend a first level spell slot to use shield. You want to?
Yeah, I'll use it, sure.
Okay, sure. These Christmasm presents, again, all like launch towards you, and you sort of like hold up your hands, projecting an arcane barrier in front of you, and the presents just sort of like harmlessly bounce off. They like make like squeaky toy sounds. And it's now your turn, Hierarchin.
It is my turn. I'm going to try out one of my new spells. Can you explain how the cone area, the range of cone works?
Yeah, so it is.
So I haven't come across something before. So it's a 60-foot cone.
Yeah.
So does that mean
it's a
It's
60-foot
like
range?
90-degree cone, so it's like huge, and it extends out 60 feet.
Yeah, so it's 60 feet
So
like range.
You can see my arrow,
then-
can't you? So
Yeah. So you can just hit all 4 of those guys.
Okay,
Sure.
awesome. This one's going to be fun because depending on the number, it does a different thing. So it's called prismatic spray.
I know it.
Yes.
I know it.
Yeah, this is one of the things
for,
I think
for
we
each
changed.
target, roll a d8 to determine which color spray affects it.
Okay. Well, there's 4 targets, so roll 4d8s for me, please.
I think you just go left to right on the screen in terms of which one it
Yeah,
affects.
we'll
just
go
to make it easy.
clockwise.
Yeah.
Do they come up separately? Yeah.
Yeah. So 8, 7, 7, and 2. So the top left is 8.
Let's start with the
Top right 7.
So 8 is special. The target is struck by 2 rolls, so you'll have to roll another 2 times. The 7, sorry.
So the 7 will be the one next to it, and then 7 in
Violet.
again.
On a failed save, the target is blinded. It must then make a wisdom saving throw at the start of your next turn. Successful save ends the blindness. If it fails the save, the creature is transported to another plane of existence of the DM's choosing and is no longer blinded. Okay. So what's the saving throw they have to make? Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
Cool.
of whatever his DC is. What's your DC?
These guys.
Of what mine is? 18.
Yeah, 18.
That's a fail for the first one. That's a success for the second one.
Ah.
No.
So this one is. No,
Right, so it's a 7 for the other one as well.
this one is blind, and this one is not. Okay, because he succeeded.
Well, that one's the one that rolled. That's the one that gets the 2.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So
Yeah, it's
this
8
one.
That one gets 10d6 acid damage.
So
Do they
8.
get to
7,
save against that?
7,
And go on.
2.
Orange takes 10d6 acid damage on a fail save, half as much as. Okay, hang on. Fails. So yeah, just 10d6 acid damage, please roll for me.
Right, I'll do that.
That'll be guy number 4.
And then you got to re-roll two d8 to find out what the other guy gets affected by.
So,
Yep.
10d6.
No, wait,
44.
was it 10d6? I thought it was.
I
That's what it
believe.
says.
Yep.
10d6.
Oh,
10d6 acid.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
As yeah, this guy is just
He's dead.
horribly dissolved by acid.
Wow.
Wow, melted.
Yeah. He like screams in terrible agony. The blind guy next to him looks over in terror but sees nothing. Now roll the 2d8s to see what happens to the
Our first guy. And then a 2
Reroll
and
that
an
8. Reroll that 8.
a 5. Wait, 2 and a 3. Yeah, we'll take it because it's the same roll as. The
Yeah,
first one.
okay. 2 and a 3.
So he takes acid damage and whatever the 3 is.
He has to roll against the acid damage first. Fails, gets a 10 total. And 3 is lightning damage. So roll
Oh my God.
roll 20d6. I guess.
You may as well.
Yep. Oh wow.
55 points as acid like begins to melt him, and then like lightning arcs up and like arcs across and
Oh my
electrifies the acid, and it instantly like starts boiling parts of his now liquefying body. It's horrifically gruesome.
I literally turn to Hyakin and say, "What the fuck is that?"
I'm just
Melted.
looking at my hands like, why did
That
this
was
happen to me?
horrible.
You just say like, let's see how this works," and then it's just like horror.
I'm just
horror
striking
scene occurs.
poses and all these crazy things. are happening.
Like, hiya, see my new spell.
because
Horrible like war
Because it's
crimes.
prismatic as well.
Thank
so it's
God
kind
this
of like
isn't
color
canon.
shifting.
Yeah.
It's kind of like color
Like
shifting.
rainbow lights
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
war crimes.
Exactly. So brutal.
Oh my God. Don't make me feel bad for doing this.
So what happens to the guy that's blinded if he fails his next roll? He
He
gets,
gets transported to another plane.
Oh, I
of my
wanna-
choosing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know where he's going when he fails. Don't worry, I have it picked. I know what happens to that boy.
Oh, that's amazing. Right, so is that your turn then, or did you want to do something else, being that you do have sorcery points you can use?
I
Nick?
was like, no, I don't need to. I'm good.
No, wait, I'm trying to find the page
Oh.
with the sorcery things on it.
Class page.
Yeah, I got it.
This has been such a cruel turn.
It was fucked. 3 of them get melted to like turn to ash from a fireball. One just gets like one dude gets mauled. He starts getting mauled to death. Another
Another one gets like nat 20 arrowed.
just gets like blown to paste.
2 more get
2 more get
literally
like-
dissolved.
while one gets blinded, and the other one thankfully doesn't have anything go wrong with him.
You hate to see it.
Man, it's fucked.
No, we'll end my turn there. I can have a look at these. while
Okay.
I'm going through other people.
Well, next up it is the orange's turn, and yeah, having seen like the horrific thing that just like Hyakin just did, they're going to like split up a bit, and B, they're both going to aim at Hyakin now.
Of course.
Ooh.
Remember, your shield is now down because it's been your turn. You'll have to reactivate shield using
That's
your
true.
reaction again. Just heads up,
Yeah.
Nick.
He is correct.
how do you
Well,
do that?
shield won't save you from this 23 to hit.
Oh, okay. So there's no point on that one, but you might
Right,
want to
and
use it.
explain how I get my shield back.
So
I've
shield
got-
is a
I've not done it
react.
before.
Okay, shield is a reaction spell that
Yeah.
when you get attacked,
It
you
lasts until your next turn.
can turn. Yeah,
Since
So
you've
because
just
I've
had
already
your
used
turn,
it,
it's
I'll do it
gone.
now.
yeah. So
Yeah.
so you're back down to your base 15, and you cast it again. You give yourself a +3.
Plus 5.
Obviously +5. So it'd be what's your DC normally?
18.
18. Wait. So yeah. Oh no, it just hit. That's unfortunate. So
Okay.
I won't bother on this one, but
23
it
with the shield.
would
Well,
just hit. Yeah.
When the next guy attacks you, he will roll 20 total.
So you can use shield if you want, and only get hit for one of them instead, and still have
Oh,
your
I can
shield.
use it now, or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first attack will have hit you regardless of the shield because you rolled high enough.
Oh, so
The
because
second
it's,
attack.
because it's two separate attacks,
Yeah.
they're two separate reactions.
No,
So the
it's
first
because
one
it.
was recharging
It's
and the
because
second
it
one-
goes. Shield goes away on your turn. So you cast shield, and then it was your turn, and it goes away, and now these guys attack. So you need to cast it again to have it back,
Yeah.
and then
That's
it'll be there until your next turn.
Oh, okay. And then based on those two rolls, one of them will hit me and one of them won't if I use the shield.
Yes.
Okay. And I use the level 1 spell slot when I use the
Yes,
shield as
that's
well.
right.
Okay. Yes, I'll use the shield then.
Oh, also roll a d20 for a wild magic surge.
Oh shit! Yeah, because you've been using thingies, so
So you
using
got to
spell
roll
slots.
3 d20s now.
Yeah,
So a 9, nothing. A 6, all close.
9, 6, 13.
Okay.
Nothing then.
You hate to see it. Anyway, the damage for the 4 presents, which impact you before you're able to get your shield off. Did not roll super hot there. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good.
Plus 5 is 13 points of damage.
I kind of deserve that after the war crimes I just committed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just a bit.
And it's now Ott's turn.
Hello, I'm Ott.
Hello!
So my enlarge reduce, can
Uh-huh.
does that increase my size, and therefore
Yeah.
would I be able to like stamp over things and just
Sure.
sure, cool, right? So
I will remind you, enlarge reduce, you're currently a small creature.
You
It
go
would make
to
you a medium creature, which is just the same size everyone else is.
But everyone else
So-
can climb over stuff without difficulty, right?
No, it's difficult terrain. If you became a large creature, like if you were a medium creature, I'd give you a thing of like, it's a non-counter section. It's fine. I tell you, if you make yourself a small creature, I'll let you slip underneath the benches, like a tiny creature.
Oh, okay, so it's not small
But
enough
you
to
would be
crawl over
weaker.
things then.
Yeah, you would actually give yourself a disadvantage because you take as when
Well,
you're
you'd have less
reduced.
strength, but
And not
Right.
just that, he also gets a -4 to his attack rolls, I think, or something, or his damage rolls.
I think it's only strength based,
Is it?
and it's a D4 negative. I
Ah.
think.
Yes. It's, oh yeah, it's to damage though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Like if he can still attack, fine, but he does less damage.
Alternatively, you could use it on someone else.
Yeah, you can target the enemies and reduce their size.
Right, well, I'm just going to use Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that gives me 4 rays of fire.
4 wounds. Yep.
And
You have to make an attack roll for each one.
oh, actually, yeah, I can't press the button.
Damn it! And also
Okay.
tell me who you're targeting.
Okay, do you want me to tell you first, or
Yes, please.
okay? So actually, these guys are already pretty close to dead. Is this
All 3 of them are super injured at the bottom. This guy is blind and probably going to get banished. This guy's actually okay. He made his save.
and him?
This guy is uninjured, and these 2 are also uninjured.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the red guy first, and whatever's left on the blue guy.
Okay.
So let me roll my attack. It's spell attack plus 7. One, 2,
Hits.
3, 4.
Misses, hits, and hits. So, the first one against the red guy, did you say?
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
however many it takes to kill that guy, and then whatever's left.
And then moving on. Okay. So, roll 2d6 for the first one.
Mhm.
5. Okay. The red guy seems pretty okay. He, that hit him, and he, stumbles back and, grunts in pain, but not bloodied or anything. He could take a few more of those.
Okay, and again.
6. Okay.
Probably not going to kill him at this rate.
He's still okay. 9. Okay, he went from okay to looking pretty bad now. You might kill him with another 1 or 2. But I think you've only got 1 more to go, haven't you? Because you missed with one of them.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I've done
You
3.
fired 4 rays.
3 of them.
You've
hit.
now hit him with 3, so I think that's all of your rays
Yeah.
that hit, isn't it? Okay, well, he is bloodied on 10 hit points, I will tell you.
Okay, and if I were to go through this gap here, will I be... Is this still difficult terrain?
Yes, so that 1 square here will cost you 10 feet, basically. So moving through this bench will cost you an extra 5 feet. So it'd be 25 instead of 20.
Okay, and I can't get to the other side of this, can I?
You can get onto the bench, I'd allow.
Yeah, I want to hide, so I'll go behind the bench.
Or, like, get
Actually,
under the bench, I guess.
Actually, I can use my bonus to dash, so I'll go 30. That's what, 20? So is that 40 feet
so
of
hang on.
movement to there then?
That's 25. 30. 40 to there, yeah.
Well,
To being off the bench. Well, yeah,
basically, I want to get over to here. Will I be able to make it?
sure, I'll allow it.
And,
I can't do that
and
now.
behind this bench, sneaking. Sorry.
You'd need to use your bonus action to sneak, and you're using it to dash,
Okay.
right?
I will get behind this bench and hope he doesn't notice me.
Okay, are you gonna sneak or are you gonna dash?
I will sneak.
Okay, roll stealth.
There you go.
20. Technically, you get a plus 15. Holy shit, dude. You can't roll lower than a 25.
So yeah, it's 25, is it?
So 25, as you just sort of like duck under the bench, and to anyone who thinks like, they'd just look under the bench and they'd see you, but actually you like slip into like a hidden compartment like up under the bench, which no one else knows is there, and you just like found it because you're so good at sneaking. So if they were to look under the bench, they still wouldn't see you, unless they were really good at perception.
Damn, that goes hard.
It's Yolya's turn.
I turn to Risa and say, "Hey, are you gonna just stay here for a bit? Like, you're not gonna move?"
I'm an archer. Do I need to?
No, I guess not. And I pull out the rod and I just shove it into the ground and activate it.
Okay, hang on. What's the radius on the rod?
It's 60 feet, I believe. Let me double check.
Is it 30-foot radius or 60-foot radius?
I'm pretty certain it's 60-foot radius. Rod of alertness. It is a 60-foot radius of bright light, and then an additional 60 feet of dim light.
Okay.
And everyone within the 60-foot radius gets a bonus +1 to their saving throws.
That's just for your allies, right? Not
And
for enemies.
AC, yeah, +1 to AC and saving throws. You can sense the location of any invisible hostile creature. It's also in the light, and yeah, that's what it does.
I think that's your action to activate that.
Yeah, it is my action to activate that.
Cute.
And I'm just going to 1 second. 20, 55 feet. I'm just going to like slowly walk up to this dude.
Slowly, at 55 feet around.
Yeah,
Slowly walks up at anyone else's running pace.
yeah, exactly. I just stride up to him, like full on, like how fucking JoJo start walking up to someone, just like menace, and just like words appear behind me, menacing. Like I have an extra 5 feet, but I'm not going to use them.
Okay.
And that's it. And that's
the
my
end of your
turn.
turn?
Because, well, no, I'd take a defensive. I use my bonus action to go into a defensive stance in front of the dude.
So, okay, it is now the green person's turn. The only green person who is still in combat is the guy who is currently blinded, and I believe he makes a saving throw now. And if he fails this, he gets banished, right?
That's how it was read, wasn't it?
I know I changed it. Charismatic spray. What was it? He got
seven.
7.
Yeah.
On successful save and the blindness, if it fails that save, the creature is transported. So he has to make a wisdom save. He has +2. And your DC is what, 18, Nick?
Yeah, 18.
Ah! Big 15, baby!
So he gets.
You hear him say, no, please don't send me back to Christmasmville. And then he vanishes.
That's where he's going.
Just warps to Christmasmville.
O'Malley's going to have some words for this deserter.
Terrible.
Okay.
Excellent.
So now, instead of Yolia's turn, it is the 3 candy cane clubbers. And they are going to...
Are they on fire?
They're not on fire, they are severely burned, and this
Oh.
one is severely mauled. This one who is severely mauled, he's not actually grappled by Taito. Taito just sort of like knocked him over and bit him. So
Yeah.
he's going to use half his movement to stand up. And he's going to club Taito with 2 attacks.
Remember, Taito gets a +1 to his AC
So
from the Rod of Alertness.
well, that is 21 to hit on
Yeah.
the first attack. And even more on the second attack.
Okay.
Damn it! I need another D8. What? No, I only need the 1d8. Sick. Alright. He takes 7 plus 5, 12 bludgeoning damage and 5 cold damage.
17.
So 17 total damage. And for the second attack, he actually takes the exact same amount again.
Okay.
I rolled a 7 twice. And that's the end of that guy's turn. The next guys are going to... Yeah, it was Erlan who like super messed them up. I can't quite get to him though. Well, I guess he's
Well, if he waits there, I'm sure.
this guy's gonna run for Taito, just because that's the only guy he can actually get into melee with. And this guy is going to YOLO with his life. Get to just 1 square too far away to get to Hierarchinal Risu. He's going to dash in order to get into melee with them, but he can't do
Ready for
anything
an
with his turn.
electric nipple twist.
This guy who is next to Taito is going to make 2 attacks against Taito because that's the only thing he can do. It is a nat 20. And the second attack is 18.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, well, the nat 20, we shall. Maths. Ooh, max damage. Hold on. 8. 5. He takes the 4 cold damage, doesn't he? So that's 26 total damage for the first attack. And what's his AC, sorry?
19.
19, so the 18 doesn't hit. Cool.
Yeah.
As he just like runs up and just like fucking swings and clubs Taito in the back of the head. And then Taito like turns around and catches the candy cane in his teeth for the second attack and spits it out.
Grr.
This is the guys whose skin is melted and fused with.
Oh
the
yeah,
bones,
this guy's like it's fused to this half melted candy cane. Yeah, Erlan, it's your turn.
Yeah, he sounds well. I'm just gonna go for the guy in front.
Severely mauled.
I imagine it won't need this many, but stab.
Okay, first attack kills him.
Yeah.
So you want to move those other 2 stabs elsewhere?
Yeah, I'll move them just here and I'll just stab this guy twice.
Okay. Second attack kills this guy. So you actually still have your bonus action if you wanted, rather than having to use that third stab.
So I moved. How much did I move by stepping from
Like 5 feet.
5 feet? Okay. Guess I'll just try and join the others.
Sure. I think that's good to me. That makes it. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Taito's turn.
Yeah, Taito's gonna pounce on. Or
Yep,
he's gonna
Taito
try
has
to
like
pounce on
50
that guy.
feet of movement, so strength
Yeah.
saving throw from this guy.
Yeah.
That's a big 4.
A big 4.
A really, really strong 4 from this
Okay.
guy.
So he's prone.
Sick.
We'll do the 20. 14 to hit.
Hits. In fact, yeah, with the plus 10, definitely hits.
Oh yeah. So lightning fangs.
Okay.
450.
Bloodied from that first attack. He's at exactly half hit points.
And what was it before? It was a bonus.
It's a bonus action to make another bite for Taito if he knocks someone prone.
Okay, let's do it again. Oh, 20. 6.
Hits. He has an AC of 15.
Oh, okay, that's lucky. Let's go. 19.
He's dead.
He's
Smiley
dead.
face. You
Mauled.
killed him. You mauled this poor gentleman.
So that was 30 feet from there to there?
Yep. You got him. Well, it was
20.
like 35 feet because he went over. In fact, no, you don't have difficult terrain yet. It was 30 feet. So you got another 20 feet.
Shoot. Don't know. He'll just move there.
Sit there and look proud of himself.
Yeah, behind
Yeah.
the pew that's broken.
Okay.
That's it.
And, well, it's Risulian's turn.
Right, I gotta fight this person.
Yeah, you have a guy in melee with you, so ranged attacks will be at disadvantage. There is a method to his suicide strategy.
That's dumb.
These guys aren't gonna fucking win this fight. They were outmatched, dude. This was, just they're just trying to stop Snanta.
They
You
literally
guys
got
are the bad
interrupted
guys.
mid-conversation to be destroyed by a fireball.
I'm not very good at swords. I've got my moonlight 2-hand. I can try.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, yeah, you're not strong anymore, and you never picked up a dexterity sword, did you?
No.
Well, 19 does in fact still hit. So you do 4 points of damage to him.
Ooh.
He is still alive, baby.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
negative 3 to
Taito
that damage roll.
attacks the non-existent enemy next to him.
And I'll do lightning arrow as a bonus.
Okay, sure. So you charge up your bow for a lightning arrow next round.
Yeah, and that's my turn done.
Excellent. Cool. The blue elf is going to hit one of the buttons on his belt and get a surge of speed, allowing him to disengage as a bonus action. None of his comrades got the chance to use that, and he's going to move back to the edge of the thing, and he's going to shoot at Yolya.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
I still haven't attacked yet, have I?
Oh yeah. Well, that's a big 4 plus 2, so
So either he chooses someone else or he gives up his attack.
I need to check the range on this now. 90 feet. Well, you're hidden. Can't aim at you. He can actually aim at Risu. He could aim it at Hierarchian. Or no, he's going to shoot Erlan. Fuck you, Erlan. You killed his friends.
Cool.
And yeah, he loads just handfuls of Brussels sprouts into the back of his weapon. Fuck me. 7? Does 7 hit you, Matt?
No, not at all.
No? No? Oh. What a surprise. Well, so much for his big strategic move, huh? Well, he's the only blue guy, so I guess it's Who stands it next? The red guy? Yeah, it's the red guy. He sure would love to shoot the guy who blasted him with fire, but unfortunately that guy's super invisible. And there's no way this guy gets this perception. 25.
You can go
Nope, he
looking
gets a
for it.
big 4 on his perception check, actually. So he is instead going to aim at Erlan. Because he saw all these sprouts just fly in Erlan's direction, and Erlan just sort of like opens his mouth and like catches one of the sprouts.
Eats it.
Eats it and goes,
Rough.
nutritious.
Get
So
you
is that's a
HP.
10 to hit you, Matt?
Oh no, he doesn't. He
No? Alright,
doesn't,
yeah. Just open your mouth, just eat another Brussels
Lol.
sprout as it comes your way.
Plus 2 HP.
yeah, that's what I was thinking then.
It's like a good
It's
berry.
Hyakin's turn.
Right.
In fact, hang on.
Okay.
He moves to the
Wait,
edge of
where
the
you
dome.
going?
He moves to the edge of the dome.
Oh, it's
Ah!
fine. He's within 100 feet.
That was the closest. That's the furthest he can get from you.
Okay. Doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to use lightning bolt, which can reach 100 feet. So Doomed.
So it will blast this guy, who it does not matter if he succeeds the saving throw. The minimum damage kills him easily.
yep. So
And
it is yeah.
What was saving throw?
8d6.
Ooh, boy, you want to guess what I rolled for my dex save on this guy?
That one.
It would be a big 5 as a total.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is he
so-
ready, is he ready to get electrocuted?
Just roll some fucking damage, son of a bitch. Just do it.
Here you go.
36, yeah. So both of these guys are eviscerated.
Nice.
All of the candy cane swordsmen are gone. Both of the red dudes are gone. And they are removed from the initiative. You hate to see it. Is that the end of your turn, or
Uh,
you want a bonus action? See if you can take out the last guy.
maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I might be able
There's
to.
2
actually.
guys.
Right.
There's 2.
30 feet
Is,
to there.
is
The
there
blue-
one more?
Blue guy.
Oh,
Blue
yeah,
guy.
blue
I
guys.
ran
Right.
away from me and then failed
Yeah.
his attack.
You're right.
Hold on, where was I here?
Remember, the benches are difficult terrain, so they cost double movement to cross them.
Can I get to that square there?
Yep.
In 30.
Hang on. There.
Yeah, there. And then I want to use the. Oh,
Then you're
I can
30
use a
feet away from
cantrip still, can't I?
If you spend
I
spend a
use a
sorcery point to
sorcery point,
quicken,
don't I? Yeah, that's it.
quicken spell, yeah.
So I'll do that to quicken spell and then
Yeah.
cast Ray of Frost, which is 3d8 damage and slows the enemy by 10 feet.
You have to make an attack roll for Ray of Frost.
So what? D20 plus 9.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to roll 9 d20s then.
Oh god!
D20 plus 9.
I roll 100 to hit him. Yeah, 24. That's like just barely enough to hit.
Magical surge.
Oh yeah, roll a
wait,
one
we
magic
can
surge
do that
for
in a
me.
minute. Do you want to do that now?
Do it now.
Okay.
You get it. Hang on,
Yay!
he's got
Alright
players
then.
handbook. 2 seconds.
Alright,
2
then, what's
seconds.
gonna happen?
It's only
Gotta
gonna
roll a D100
You
first.
mean you haven't been waiting for this?
Of course he hasn't. It never happens. Roll your D100. Let's see what you get.
Oh yeah. Okay. 25.
25. We'll wait and see what what Logan comes back with.
Yeah. Shall I do my 3d8 damage in the meantime?
Yeah, you might as well.
Where is it?
Okay. Well, anyway, that guy took 12 damage.
You know that problem I have every session where I can't find the player's handbook? Hang on, I'm just going to use the PDF.
Why are you like this?
One day I'll be prepared for this D&D game that we play every few weeks.
That you arrange.
Yeah. Don't look at me! Alright, hang on. I've almost got the page. Roll a D100 for me.
I have. 25.
Oh, 25. Excellent. On a 25 or a 26, an eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
And everyone thinks I'm one of those vampires.
Ah! Everyone thinks you joined the cult of Zernas.
Yeah.
He's part of the cult. Get him.
Get him! I mean, you did speak to
Quick,
Zernas that one
teleport
time.
out of there. Yeah, maybe I'm hiding something.
Anyway, the damage from your thing is 12 points. Thank
It's
you.
12. And that is my turn over.
Cool. Now it is.
I feel like I'm not going to get another turn.
The orange good, I'm pretty certain.
Yeah, it is. And he is going to. Yolia still hasn't attacked yet, huh?
No? Have an attack.
I mean, it's just worth trying anyway, I guess.
Wisdom saving throw.
Total of 20.
Ah, yeah, you do. You get past it.
Okay. Since you've already seen the Brussels sprouts, this guy actually loads a full turkey into the back of his Christmas cracker cannon, and he fires you for a 10 to hit.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. But also, it's a that's a ranged ability, is it not?
Yeah, that's a ranged attack.
Pretty certain my deflect missiles.
Does that only work if you get hit by it to reduce the damage?
You can use reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged attack. Yeah, so it has to hit me.
Okay.
That's a shame.
I know. I was aiming at you to give you a chance to use it, man.
I know,
I hate to
unfortunately.
tell you. All right. It's
Just flies over my head. I'm like, oh, okay.
he steps one step away. Yeah. That's the end of his turn. It's Ott's turn.
Hello, I'm Art.
Hello.
I'm invisible. I'm gonna
Sure.
use dash to go to there.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Thanks.
You like sneak along the side of the thing. You like duck out of sight behind this one while he's attacking the while he's like aiming down sights at Yolia. You like pop out from beneath the thing and make a stab at him.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna use big old boreal blade
With advantage.
with advantage because he's sneaky.
And
A
so
29 to hit.
29. In terms of taking the damage, this guy's super dead anyway. Roll sneak attack for me, and we will also take the damage from the higher one, just because the big numbers. And he's dead anyway.
Why do you sound depressed?
D20 plus 7.
Yep. No, sneak attack. So however many dice.
Oh, sorry, I was reading spell attack. Sneak attack.
I think you have a thing in your weapons page for sneak
Yeah.
attack.
Well. Oh, right. Yes, I do. Sneak attack. There he is.
I feel depressed because you're here, Sarah.
I knew it.
Okay, another 25 damage. So that is 45 damage to this guy. He was on 18 hit points. So you want to describe your finishing blow for me?
So what is he holding?
He's got a giant Christmas cracker cannon. He's been like loading various Christmas themed items into to shoot at you guys.
I tear his backpack off his back, which is I assume housing all of his ammunition. I empty it out onto the floor, fill up the cannon with every single item. Hold the go on.
There's some Brussels sprouts in there that haven't been fired yet, and there is some ugly Christmas jumpers.
Okay, and hang on. Oh, I thought I still had coal left over. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I ram it all inside the end of the Christmas cracker. Lie on the floor, hold the end of the cracker to his gentleman parts, and blow him away.
Okay, he like rockets up through the roof of the dome, shattering a hole in the roof. And he is eviscerated. There is one more enemy. And is that the end of your turn, Rubit?
I think so. Oh, actually, I've done everything, yeah.
Cool. Alex, it's your turn.
Menacingly. I walk up. Now I get to finally do something, and I'm just going to take my
He
constraint that in.
stares you in the eyes defiantly and says, "You may take my life."
Shut up.
And then you like hit him before he could finish.
Yeah. So 1 second, let me go on weapon. Does a 18 hit?
Yeah, that hits. He has a 15
Okay.
to his AC.
Oh, okay. Just so you know, I'd have to get a nat 1 to fail to hit him.
I just saw what Sarah posted. That's cursed.
What? Wait. What'd you
In
post?
Discord.
What?
Jesus Christ.
uh, so yeah, so the first one definitely hits, and I hit my second time.
Uh-huh. You want to roll some damage for me? He's got
Yeah,
30
just-
hit points.
So that's 7 plus 9 is 16. The first hit,
Yeah,
and 5
14
plus,
or higher.
5 plus 9 on the second hit.
14, exactly lethal.
There you go. So just like
You
slap
30
him
hit
twice,
points
and
in
he
2 hits.
just like slap him twice, and flops to the floor dead.
Like you slap him and then slap him back, and you like hear his neck snap as his
It's like-
face just like turns to like sharply. And yeah, as the last elf dies, the ice dome shatters around you, and suddenly you find yourself in the lobby of the University of the Prismatic Shard. But now everyone is there, and there's no sign of the corpses of all the elves.
Ah, that's weird. Where they all go?
Christmasm magic is what the book says to you. With a smiley
wait.
face on the end.
With the smiley face on the end.
Yeah.
Does it still say that we need to go find Virtue?
Oh yeah.
Let's go finish off what we were planning to do before these idiots interrupted us.
Yes.
A recent rescuee is hard at work trying to repay his saviors. He needs to see his friends in this time of togetherness.
Yes.
We were going to the kitchen.
That's it. We're going to make some food and go and go find him afterwards with the food.
Mhm. Okay. What sort of meal would you like to cook?
I think probably just the standard traditional.
Yeah.
We take the turkey
Yeah,
and
just
the
a lovely
remaining.
Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You, I mean, yeah, you've already got a turkey. You already got the Brussels sprouts. You know, you get some lovely gravy. You get some lovely taters. You maybe like get some pigs in blankets. I mean, they were obviously already preparing their own Christmasm feast here at the university. So you just sort of like commandeer their hard work, like boot them all out of the kitchen. No one's gonna stop you. You're covered in elf blood right now. And sure, I would like someone to just make like a unskilled wisdom check to see how good they are at cooking.
Oh, do it.
Who's gonna cook?
Okay. I mean, I think Erlan probably has the highest unskilled wisdom because being a bard, he has.
What do I need to? Which type of throw? Just it's good.
Unskilled.
Unskilled wisdom. It should be on your skills tab.
Yeah. It's up at the bottom.
Yes.
25. You make an incredible Christmasm dinner, just like your mother used to make back
That's
home.
exactly what I was about to say. Just like Mum used to make.
Lance victims. Oh no. This is
There we
cool.
go. Just as Mum used to make, full
Uh-huh.
of love.
Uh-huh. Do you make enough just for Virtue, or do you make enough for like a big feast for everyone?
Yeah,
or-
we steal from the other students who are sleeping
Okay.
here, so I cook as a giant feast for us.
Okay. And yeah, you bring it up to Virtue's room. Yolya knows where it is because Yolya did spend some time helping to sort through Virtue's old notes before Erlan was restored to life. And yeah, it's just sort of like a plain, undecorated door. There's no like markings to show that like it belongs to any particular person. And you knock on the door, and you hear Virtue's voice go, who is it? Can I help?"
I just keep knocking because I'm gonna do another sick Christmasm dance as he opens the door.
Okay, you do a sick Christmasm dance. You don't even
Great.
drop all the plates. You like balance the plates and like keep swapping them between like your hands. At one point, you're like doing a handstand and like balancing the plates on your feet. It's a really sick Christmasm dance, traditional for your people.
Perfect. What else could I need? Merry Christmasm.
And Virtue goes, "Oh wow, that's it's really great to see you all. And you, Erlan, wasn't it? And we've met a couple of times now. It's nice to see you again too."
Thank you very much. And I'm gonna do another little dance. It's Christmasm.
Man, you're really good at dancing, Erlan.
Damn, my god, it's even better than before. Oh yeah, like imagine it's like Michael Jackson dancing just everywhere.
Yeah,
He's
you're
just like
kind
flipping
of,
off walls and shit. Like
it's
just
like
around
you're the
his,
same
room.
class as me, but about 10 levels higher. It's really impressive.
What's a
Thank you.
class?
What?
Anyway, surprise! Thought you'd pay your visit at this weirdly timed Christmasm.
He like looks out the window and sees the snow and goes, "Oh man, it's Christmasm. I didn't even notice. I've been like real busy. It's great to see you. I come in. I'll clear some space for you to put down those plates." And just like starts like sweeping like notes and like disorganized materials to the side. He's like, yeah, just put the plates down here, and
Perfect.
He like scrounges up like a few like chairs, and like someone like has to sit on a bean bag, and like someone has to sit on the bed, and
I'll take the
like,
beanbag.
Okay, Erlan takes the bean bag, eats his Christmas dinner on the bean bag, and man, it's delicious. Like, you know, it's fragrant. The turkey isn't dry at all. You know, it's absorbed all of the juices and like, you know, the slightly sweet like honey glaze that you put on it. And like, man, this is one of the best Christmasm meals you've ever prepared. Obviously, experienced chef that you are.
Perfect. What else could you need?
Erlan, a man of many, many talents.
We don't understand where these talents come from. He just seems to have them.
He's good at things, dude.
Oh yeah, Christmas dance.
He's what you might call a jack of all trades. But because he's so high level, being a jack means he's still like extremely good at them.
Perfect.
Yeah, Virtue's like, I really wish that I'd known you guys were coming. I would have got you all something for the Christmasm. And Yoli, you actually feel a slightly different magic in the bag. There is something specific in there.
Oh, so yeah, I go and pull out whatever the hell's in it now.
Okay. You pull out a lovely pair of woolly socks. And like holding them up, you can see that there's like a design, like a picture knitted into like the ankle on these like kind of slightly oversized socks. And it depicts Virtue with him sort of like being like lifted up on the shoulders of Yolya and Jeremiah, and surrounding all of you is the rest of the original party who began this campaign. Hyarkin and Risu and Ott in his halfling form. And not Erlan, it would be Jeremiah, because that's the friends who, you know, rescued Virtue and travelled with him and protected him. And then, like, he's met Erlan, like, twice now.
Yes.
He's like, man, this guy's a really good dancer. If anyone was gonna like replace Jeremiah,
Oh
not one.
no!
God. Erlan falls over and he like knocks the table, and the turkey falls over and it lands in his mouth.
Oh, you've ruined everything.
You ruined Christmasm dinner now because you had to just keep dancing. Actually, no, you hear Erlan.
Hey!
I was about to say, you hear Erlan, Rocky Chan's voice, and he goes, Erlan, let me help! And he uses his magic to rewind time and allow you to remake the chair. And you no longer trip over your feet, and in fact, you do the best dance yet with a 33.
Yay!
And,
I like try and stuff like Rocky's like head further into the bag as possible. I'm just trying to like
Rocky is like
smother him.
happily singing like Christmas carols.
I'm not even
Because he
attuned
got
to
to
you.
be useful.
I'm not even attuned to you. Stop! Just stop it.
I don't need to be attuned anymore.
Wait, no. If I throw this Rocky, will he come back to me, or
Nope.
can I just
No, the
fuck him
curse
off
is
somewhere?
broken.
Why does
Okay,
Rocky
good.
It's
sound
just a
like,
really good magic item.
Why does Rocky sound like the gingerbread man from Shrek?
I was going more for Toad, but my voice is a little bit hoarse now. 'cause
It kind
I'm
of worked in
going
the
for
middle.
more.
It kind of.
There we
Oh
go.
god.
Oh god.
Thank you.
I
Yeah, my
like
voice is a
the
bit
slightly
hoarse.
toady, slightly awful voice.
Uh-huh.
It's good. Yeah. What
And,
present did we get, Virtue?
You got him the lovely socks, and
Yeah.
also the lovely Christmas dinner that you guys all made for
Yeah,
him.
true.
Primarily Erlan.
And I did.
I
a lot
feel
of
like
dancing.
Erlan like had you all like chopping ingredients and preparing stuff, but like Erlan was like head chef, I guess.
I was just practicing my dances in the corner.
Yeah. Supervising.
Of course.
And yeah, you feel as the last present is delivered, the spell is complete, and the Christmasm magic flows through, suffusing the map, and via the conduit of the map travels through the ethereal plane to Christmasmville. As you've now spread enough Christmasm cheer to accomplish your goal. You see the
Yay!
map, and it now points to the lovely idyllic town of Christmasmville.
Hey,
Let's go.
time to go.
Okay. You teleport in a flash of blue light and snowflakes and birdsong to the kind of really depressing Christmasm Santa's Workshop offices, where you see Snanta O'Malley, who looks down at you all, his transformation now complete. He no longer really looks like O'Malley at all, save for the eyes and the red hair. And he looks down at you all with a big grin on his face and says, "Welcome back, everybody. I'm really glad you were all able to spread Christmasm cheer for me." And
What
like
happened? What?
you can see like the butchered corpses of the elves that you all killed, like in the back of the office. He's like, "I prepared a little gift for you all as thanks."
Yay! Thank you, Santa. Yay!
And he like gestures to a door just like past the corpses.
What are you gonna do with the corpses, Snanta?
I'm going to eat them.
Oh,
Oh, don't you dare.
that's
Least
Don't
not
worry,
right.
I'm a good Snanta now. I won't kill them myself.
At least
What-
he's
What's
honest.
happened to O'Malley properly now, Snanta?
I'm still O'Malley, but I'm now Snanta. I've transformed. This is how new Snantas are made every time one dies.
Why have you turned Swedish?
Well, Snanta is Swedish.
What's your mom gonna think about this?
She will have a lovely Christmas present.
Okay.
Don't worry, this isn't canon.
What does that mean?
What?
Now, I understand you might all be a little bit worried that maybe I'm evil and going to do horrible things again. But the point is, technically, I'm still O'Malley. I have O'Malley's personality and Snanta's personality.
That's not a good combination.
Well, it's an improvement over the last guy. Normally, the people who kill Snanta are horrible murderers. So then Snanta is a horrible murderer.
Logan, we all know
Oh,
O'Malley's backstory.
He's kind of mercenary, you know. He's pragmatic. He's done bad things, but he doesn't feel good about it.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
Matt.
Right. I love that meme. Anyway, so yeah, he gestures past the corpses towards a doorway.
Oh.
And as you all travel through, you see all of the people who you've delivered presents to. You know, you see Hamilton, you see Gareth, you see Zeltar, you see Istus, and you see Virtue. And they're all stood in this room in front of a table where there's a huge Christmas present all wrapped up in bows and ribbons. And they all yell, "Surprise!" to you as you enter the room and begin singing Christmasm carols. And with a brilliant burst of light, the Christmasm present opens, and glowing in light, radiant orbs fly off and land in each of your hand, which then explode and reveal unto you your own pairs of lovely woolly socks. And there's something that I would love to show you all. You all get a magic item, warm Christmasm socks. These magical woolly socks each come with a personalized illustration and are warm enough to stave off even the coldest of winter, even the coldest of weather. They are horribly itchy, though. While wearing these socks, you gain resistance to cold damage.
Are these just non-attuned?
You don't need to attune to them. I will give you all a brief description of what your illustrations are. In no particular order. Ott, your illustration shows Halfling Ott proudly presenting at an art gallery a heavily censored nude portrait of a CEO that he once met.
Damn.
For Erlan, your illustration shows a cartoonishly expressive Rocky-chan with big googly eyes that's comically crying a waterfall of wine.
Aww.
For Hierarchin, your illustration shows your loyal subjects hard at work building a statue in your honor in Higher Kingdom. And as more people join Higher Kingdom, more people will be added to the illustration.
Cool.
For Risu, the illustration shows Risu riding on Taito's back into an epic battle against countless balls of yarn.
Wait, does Taito get socks?
No, Risu gets socks. Technically, I guess Taito could wear the socks. Taito could wear your socks.
I guess.
For Yolia, your illustration shows a comically buff Yolia lifting the rest of the party on her back.
Fair. I look at it and say, these are just like a normal scenario.
Ista says, yeah, it's meant to be, meant to be like vaguely reminiscent of the real world, but not like a perfect one-to-one. Just like something enjoyable for you. Like a heartfelt gift. We all worked really hard, and by that I mean employed Snanta's slave labor in order to make these for you. Don't worry, it's non-canon. No actual elves were harmed in the making of this Christmas special.
Except Cheers.
Except Cheers. He is canonically dead.
He had the option.
You gave him the option before you fucking obliterated him.
Yeah.
The option was there.
Yeah,
I'd
jeez.
say I wasn't fair.
I mean, I'd say that Hyarkin was the worst in that fight, right? Like, the actual war crime.
Yeah, the legitimate
Like,
one.
Erlam was
mean the
bad,
best.
but...
Hey, I got
Yeah,
to
mine's
try
fire.
out a new
Yeah.
spell. I'm happy.
Yeah, that was a scary goddamn spell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it really
it's cool.
was.
Well, depends what side of it you're on.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Snanta was gonna fight us again at the end. That's why I didn't use too many spells. I was like, holy shit.
Oh, you were ready to have another, like, 3-hour
Yeah.
fight against Snanta, who is
Yes,
also
Titan
O'Malley.
sucks.
I like how I like how I lost not a single hit point that entire fight.
I mean, like, I didn't expect that to be a hard fight, but, like, my thought was kind of I didn't really want the session to go, like, mega long on a weeknight, so I was like, oh, I can't really give him, like, a 3-hour fight that's actually
Yeah.
going to wear him down. I wanted to just, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a fun Christmassy fight, and you guys get to use your new cool stuff.
Taito had half his health taken off.
You got
Fucking
hit by,
hell.
like... The thing is, Taito was at one point the only person that 2 of them could attack, and one of them got a nat 20.
Yeah.
And now I rolled, like, so many bad rolls at the end of that to actually hit people. Like,
Dreadful.
most of the damage was actually meant to come from the ranged guys, and I just could not roll to hit with them. But anyway, to conclude the session, you all will wake up at the end of the previous canonical session with your next long rest, and all of you will have vague memories of, like, a half-remembered dream, something about Snanta and O'Malley, and on your feet are very warm Christmasm socks.
Itchy, but warm.
Very itchy.
We don't take
Like-
itch damage, do we?
On foot, you don't. It's just enough to be annoying, but not enough to actually affect you. But, like, it never goes away. So yeah, you guys will get to keep the Christmasm socks.
Yay.
Not the diamonds, though. That bit's
Oh.
not canon.
Oh, damn
Aw.
it.
Damn it! I wanted infinite money.
They're still there in that room. You just can't.
In that room, next Christmasm, you will have infinite money.
Sure. See if you remember next year.
Sure. I'll rewatch the VOD to remind myself.
Okay.
But yeah. Maybe Snanta won't be at least murderously evil from now on. Now that he
Ah.
is O'Malley Snanta.
Wow.
O'Malnanta.
There won't be murder if there's money involved from now.
Yeah. He'll murder you before. But also, he loves Christmasm. And spreading Christmasm cheer. Yeah, I really liked, I think, letting you guys come up with the gifts worked out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Also,
So-
yeah, I really enjoyed seeing you butcher O'Malley into the Snanta.
I wanted to do a thing of, like, his voice, like, keeps slipping into the Swedish, but because I couldn't get his voice right in the first place, it was just kind of,
It's okay.
yeah. But yeah, there's, obviously you already know what Virtue's gift was, although you did also get to do your own thing of making him a lovely Christmasm dinner.
Yeah.
You know what Istus's gift was, the Choose Your Own Adventure novel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, the one that I wrote down for it, obviously you came up with something better. For Gareth, the thing that I wrote down that you came up with something better was a book full of puzzles, which you did actually suggest.
I said like a
But-
riddle book.
Yeah, the Rubik's Cube was better. For Hamilton, it was a potted cactus because it would be hard for him to like be neglectful and kill it by accident.
Okay, that worked.
But instead, we
Um,
got him a book to help him learn how to actually look after plants.
hmm
Yeah.
For Zeltar, what I actually had written down was a plush fairy doll, which is kind of just a different path that things could have gone down. But I like your gift a lot more, I think.
Hmm.
By the way, all of these guys are keeping their gifts that you gave them.
Oh.
So we could have had a child.
Yeah,
Aw.
I would have gone ahead with that as well.
Ah!
Stressed single father Zeltar, who woke up one morning with no memory of how he got this egg.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Sarah's just
Ruined! Maybe
Uh,
next Christmas.
Yeah, everybody else is too tame.
Same.
Yeah, and of course, Virtue with memories of the original party.
Aw.
Ah.
You know, maybe next Christmasm, Virtue will be good friends with Erlan as well. Maybe.
Merry
We'll see.
Christmasm.
Good game, everyone. I had a lot of fun.
Yes, good game, guys.
Right, awesome. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I've got to be up for 6 tomorrow morning, so
Oof.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of late.
unfortunately, so
My voice is super fucking hoarse.
yeah, I can imagine.
Are you gonna do Toad voice for Rocky-chan?
Hey! Mario!
Oh, Mario!
Thank you. Yeah, I can't do it right now. Ask
I
me at
did-
the start of a session.
I've done it the whole car ride with Nick.
Yeah, she has.
I tell you, from now on, Sarah, I'll
You
just
should have
type a
recorded it.
thing to you and you have to do the Rocky Chan for me.
Whoa,
Whatever
Alan! Wake up!
Oh my
Oh,
god, you're
Jesus.
echoing.
The echo from the high pitchedness.
Yeah,
Your poor fucking neighbours.
I'm on the opposite side.
It's
Oh, I
fine. You
still
no
hear
longer
you.
like share a wall with your neighbors or a floor with your
Yeah,
neighbors, so it's
that's
fine.
true. At least we don't need to worry about that. You can stamp your
Now I
feet
can
all
be
you want.
Toad
Also-
24/7.
Also, are your neighbors like really old and therefore deaf?
Yeah, they
Mm.
are. I can hear their TV through the wall. They have it that loud.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. That's bad.
Yeah.